Ah. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you so much, Derpy, for the resub. I appreciate you. And something that'll really mess with your head. I usually make snowmen and sea snowmen with 3 snowballs. So is it a snowman with no hat? Or is it a snowman with no head? That's scary. And hello Nico. Thank you for the hydrating posture check. It is a Sirin event. I am of course going to do the cosplay. There's no way in hell I am not going to use the cosplay. I have logged in today already. I already did a single run of Elysian Realm and tried claiming a bunch of stuff. Of course, I want to get the art book, so working on it. That's a bike. That's rude. I guess that's accurate though, because 8 would look like a bike up in the air. Or doing a wheelie. A very, very steep wheelie. You're probably about to fall off if you do a wheelie that vertical. But yeah, I am quite excited for this event. Not my music. Go in. As the game freezes for a second. You can do it. I believe in you.
Captain on bridge.
Here we go. As you can see, I have some crystals to do polls. I did do my dailies and stuff already. And as much weeklies as I could. I'm probably gonna have to wait until tomorrow to be able to try claiming the book. Because I am at... not that one. 13, 15. As far as I know, the earliest people can claim it is in like an hour and a half. I couldn't do Abyss the first week because Abyss the first week I was kind of stuck in Red Lotus in a tier that like in a weather that I did not have characters for, so that was rough. Did I do everything here? I'm pretty sure I already claimed dorm stuff, so this is for tomorrow. Yep, dorm stuff are done. Okay, so don't claim those. Don't be dumb. We got 2 pulls. And again, if we end up getting her, I have a lot more over here. I want the weapon. But we'll start off with doing a few pulls. No dailies to do today. Nothing to slow us down. I'll check the event, see what there is to do there. And then depending how long it takes, maybe we'll do another... maybe I'll do an Elysian Realm run. Again, I already did one this morning, but I can do another one. Maybe do Abyss when it unlocks. And maybe switch to another game. I do still have some more story to do in Star Rail. Stuff like that. But I'll do my usual. Roll my lucky die. I rolled a 1. We're speed running the ritual, guys. Speed. 2 pulls. We hope. And we pray. The Sirin event gives us luck. I have just gotten a character, so no guarantee I even pull an A rank. Never know. I can pull. And we have enough that we'll probably get a 3rd one by the end of the stream. Aww. Well, we will hope for the best for pull later. I'm getting dangerously low. This is only the 2nd time I've ever gotten this low in pulls. The other one, I believe, was Alicia. Pulling Alicia, I went down to, I think, 3 or 4. I didn't hit 100. I've never hit 0. I've never actually hit pity. But I've gotten really frickin' close. But we're getting down there again, and I don't like it. What's this? Oh, advanced supply. Prometheus, who I have been destroying Elysian Realm with. She is so OP. But as, like, we've got this, but there's this. This makes me question whether this is actually a, whether this is a backstory, or if maybe we're just going to learn a little bit of the backstory, and then it's going to continue from the end of the last Captainverse event. Just the fact that they actually show, you know, evil Terry. But we'll see. I still have to watch that event. So maybe that'll be something we do over the next few weeks when I find time. Of course, this week we have Genshin updating. And who knows how much stuff we're gonna have to do in Genshin over the next week. I do have Raid tomorrow night, but I might... We'll see. I don't know if I want to do Genshin stuff late at night. I don't know, I might. It also depends on if I can update Genshin. I've heard that the pre-download for Genshin is like 30 gigabytes, and that the game says you need like 60 gigabytes free in order to unpack and install it. I don't know if I have enough space on my SSD for it to update. It might complain to me. I might have to uninstall something just to update Genshin, and then reinstall it after. Genshin's too damn big. I heard it was a card game, which has me a bit excited. I do enjoy me a card game. As you can see, I already did that. I'm also upset with myself. I did Universal Mirage over the weekend, and I forgot that Universal Mirage can be one of the weeklies. So that could have saved me some time. But oh well. But let's see. I'm assuming it's going to throw us right into a cutscene. It always throws us right into a cutscene. Ta-da! Right into a cutscene. You get 10 a week. Oh, I know. But I want to claim the book ASAP. Is the whole thing, right? If I didn't do them over the weekend, I could have claimed the book today. I don't think it's possible for me to claim it today unless you can get enough points in the event day 1 in order to claim that. If you can't do that, then I have to wait till tomorrow for Memorial. But, oh well. Knowing how the last book went, I should be fine. But, library. An old library existing only in memory. One that once served as 4 people's secret base. Again, I don't know if this is a backstory. Sirin, still not ready yet. You've been staring at the book for a while. Okay, this sounds like it's probably backstory. Give me some time, Terry. Relax, it's just a graduation exam. With Valerie and Boboli's study notes, you'll have no problem passing it. No. Right now, even if I pass the exam and get into the Magic Security Bureau, I won't be able to help the seniors. That was what Sirin... back then. I'm assuming they forgot the set. That's what Sirin said back then. It felt like the old school days. With the exam coming soon, Sirin dragged Tariri into the library and went over what might be an exam again and again. Tariri was all confident, doodling on small cards, while Sirin sat by a mountain of books, softly reciting the obscure magic theories. And now it's all but an illusion of memory created by Sirin. She seemed traumatized at the end of the event. Is this going to be all happening in her head?
你呀，总是担心那么多。
Always worry too much. In the memory, Tariri didn't mind Siren's silence and kept on with old words like a programmed bot.
成长是要一步一步积累
Growth
的，
takes time.
你
There's
不
no
用
hurry
那么
for
着急
you.
嘛。笨蛋！
Yet,
如果我当年再努
I
力，
worked harder and were I
如
powerful
果我
enough,
当年足够强大，
seniors wouldn't have sacrificed
前辈们
themselves
就
and
不
you
会
wouldn't
成
have
为牺
fallen
牲
into a
品，
deep slumber because of the
你也
miracle
不会因
stone.
为奇迹之时。
Okay, so this scene at least is after that event.
泰丽丽，
She's keep looking at us.
你先别过来。
Ah, don't come
我
over
在
yet.
准备一个
I'm
很重要
preparing
的
something
东西，
important, something
一个
that can
能够
make you
让你
very
变得很
powerful,
厉害
but
的
it's
东
not
西。
ready yet.
不过现在还不能给你看。再陪我练习一遍吧。
Practice with me once more. Cards. There are a few more things we need to go over before starting the practice. This is the hand. The attacks and magical girls are marked on the cards. I have a lot of starlight. This is the play zone. Only cards placed here will take effect in battle. Let's place this card in the play zone now. After setting the card order, the cards will be automatically played from left to right. So we about to spam. We're a filthy spammer, I see. For setting the card order, the cards will be automatically played from left to right in battle. Tap here to start the battle. We're beating up a bunny! Eat this, bunny! Bonk. Ah. Bonk. They're throwing carrots at me, that's rude. Ha! Eat scissors. Stop going to the main page. Weird. Hello, Merle. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Oh. You're gonna have to work harder to wield this power again. Tap here to access the story. Of course, you're gonna shove us right into the story. The issue with the Stone of Miracles hasn't been resolved. Let's think about it. I'm tempted to change the title of the stream because I thought this was going to be a backstory. This feels like we're just continuing. And we have a traumatized little Sirin that's just got an imaginary Teresa in her head, giving her advice. Huh. Pushed myself too hard. Even magic of this level needs my full attention to sustain.
连这种程度的魔法都要集中精力才能控制。
Even magic of this level needs my full attention to sustain. I must be an idiot.
你说什么？
Did you say?
我说的都是你的心里话。
Just your inner voice speaking.
只要什么都不做就好
It'll
了
be
呀。
fine if I do nothing at all. That way I won't waste my life, which the seniors traded with theirs.
是 Kelly 里那个家伙咎由自
Maybe
取。
had it coming. She just had to
非要去找什么
find the
奇迹
miracle
之石。
stone.
我才没那么想。
Not what I'm thinking.
我
I
很后
regret
悔当
not
时没有
going
跟着
with
你
you
们
to
去
the
魔
Dark
王城
Castle.
堡。
Oh boy. Here I was thinking we were gonna get a traumatizing backstory. Nuh-uh. We're getting PTSD after the last event. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta love the PTSD and self-blame.
不对，我
Oh,
没有解
there's
释
no
不
need
一
to
样。
explain. That's not
这
really
不是天理。
theory. The illusion only
自己
repeats what
幻觉
happened. No way
才
it
能
would
重
say
现当时的
this.
场景，不会有自主意识，更不可能会说出这些话。你究竟是什么东西？
What are you exactly?
这个问题
You
应
should
该问
ask
你自己。
yourself. Who can know
还
you
有
better
什么
than
人
yourself?
能比你更了解自己呢？你也很清楚。
You know very well among the
四个
four,
人
the
之
weakest
中
one wasn't
能力
Turiri.
垫
It
底的
was
人
you.
不是铁里里，而是你。我
Why does it matter?
就
I
算
can
垫底又
accomplish
怎样？
whatever they could.
他们能做到的，我一样也可以做到。哎呀，
No,
真的
really.
吗？
If that mighty
如
magical
果那
girl
个强
Sirin
大
is
的魔
gone,
法
can you
少女
still
西
do
林
it?
不见了，你还能做到吗？
Maybe
笨
it's
蛋
Sirin
西
is a
林只
weeping
会
baby who
哭，
can only follow
只
the
敢跟在
others
大
and
家
doesn't
后
deserve to
面
be a
走，
magical girl.
不配当魔法少女。闭嘴！
Shut up. He stood up abruptly and walked to Riri, but the image before her began to twist and blur. The illusion sustained by magic broke like a soap bubble, and she was sent back to reality.
这副表情是跟自己吵架了，
Musical
还是
girl.
练
It's
习魔法失
Delta.
败了？
We know it's Delta.
还有，
Then again, Sirin
你
might
为
not
什么
know
要
it's
选择
Delta,
这
I
种
guess.
折磨自己的练习方式呢？
Well, I mean, technically the cause of the PTSD is what happened last time, right? I was assuming we were going further back to when Volare and Braboli vanished. Right? To what happened with them. Because we didn't technically get to see much of that last time. But it sounds like instead of going back to that, instead, we are staying in the present, and she's just traumatized because she blames herself for what happened. The look on your face. You fought with yourself. Your magic practice failed. And why would you practice in such a torturing way?
走开，我没时间和你闲聊。
Go away, I don't have time to chat. There's a model! It looks so good. Oh, that's interesting. They almost added, like... Are they supposed to be, like, bows of hair? Just interesting comparing... Because I made my model based on what was in the manga, right? So, it's interesting seeing the official model now that it exists. Thinking of, what is... What does the playable Sirin look like, model-wise? I don't think it's this outfit. So the fact that this outfit exists as a model means they might be doing the same thing they did with Susanna. This might be like a launch skin that you get from the event. I hope it is, because I'd love to use this outfit. Yeah, it's like magical girl outfit. I really hope she gets a costume to get this. I don't want to look at your grumpy face either. But I need to watch the Ether Anchor nevertheless. She touched the sheenless gem and seared with her tail. Are you saying the gem was with her?
别碰它！
Don't touch it.
你之前不是还说它是毫无价值的破
Didn't you
石
call
吗？
it a worthless stone? Why care about it?
反正这么长时间，
After all the
你也
time
没
you
研究
spent
出来
studying
什
it,
么。
maybe it
不是
can't
它
wake
根
up
本就不放
Terry
心
at
凯
all.
莉。
Why don't you hand the
不
rock
如
to
你
me
直
and
接
I
把
can
石头
complete
给
my
我啊，
mission?
让我拿回去交任务算了。 你们之前所获得的那条情报
The
不是
intel
假
you
的吗？
received, it was fake,
有没有一
right?
种可能，
Could it be that this stone is
这
no
颗石头
ether
根本
anchor
就
at
不是以
all?
太起点呢？
有这种可能性，但不多。
Possible, but not probable. After all, in that bubble universe, there aren't many
也
things
找不
that
到
look
其
like
他
the
符合
ether
以
anchor
太起点特
besides
征的
this
东
rock.
西了。不过，这
But
东
it's
西和
indeed
我之
different
前
from the
接
ether
触过的
anchors
那
I
些
came
以
in
太起
contact
点
before.
的确
There's
不
no
一样。
energy in it. It's like a
它们
battery
没有
without
符合以太
juice.
起点的能源量，就像一节没什么电的电池。你呢？天天
What
对着
about
它
you?
发
You've
呆，
been staring at
这
it
没有
every
什么头
day.
绪吗？
Any clue? And shook her head.
按照常理，它的
It
确
should
应该蕴
contain
含很强
powerful
的能量，
energy, but it's not that
只
simple.
是事情没那么简单。这是弗勒艾前辈和布洛
These
洛
books
前辈
were
留
left
下
by
来的书，
Volare and
里面备注了一
Roboli,
些他们查
and
到
in
的
them
关
are
于
what
魔
they
王的
found
资
out
料。
about the Dark
你也
Lord.
可以看
You
看。
can check them out. Seemed the books were once carefully kept, but later forgotten.
种子寄生，乍一
The
看还以为
seed?
是某些植物的
Parasitic? Is it some kind of botanic research? Oh, come on, Delta. You've seen it happen before.
是的，前辈们写的很隐晦。
They
当
wrote
年
it in
的
a
我
discreet
以为他
way.
们养了什么奇怪的
Back
植
then,
物
I thought they grew some sort of
如今才知
strange
道
plant.
种子
Now I
所
know
指
the
的
seed
就
refers
是
to
这
the
块奇迹
Miracle
之石，
Stone, Dark
也是
Lord's
魔王原
original
本的形
form.
态。
有意思，展开讲
And
讲。
弗勒艾前辈使用了禁忌的魔法，以自身的灵魂为
Valera
代价
used
战
the
胜了魔
forbidden
王。
magic and defeated the Dark
魔王
Lord
失
at
去
the
力
cost
量，
of her own
退化
life.
成了一颗种
Having
子。
lost its power, the
替我
Dark
奇迹
Lord
之石。
receded into a seed, a Miracle Stone.
恶的种子将前辈的意识束缚，
Seed of evil
逐渐侵
imprisoned
蚀，
Volare's consciousness
萌
and
发成
corrupted
下一
it,
个魔王。
making it into the next Dark Lord.
这是本应被侵蚀的弗勒
Only
艾
she
前
kept
辈
a small
意
portion
外
of
地
her
保
own
存了一丝
power
力
to
量
fight
与这份
against the
恶抗
evil
衡，
until the balance was
直到那
broken
一
at that
刻，
moment.
这种平衡被打破。
The girl with a tail suddenly recalled the soft, warm breeze when she was falling from the tower.
如果把石头带离那个世界跑，
Would taking the stone away from the bubble universe end the cycle?
不会，只要
No.
奇迹之石还存在，
As long as the Miracle Stone
魔王就不会消
exists, the
失。
Dark Lord won't perish.
不过按照你的说法，
But you said the balance was broken and the Dark Lord should be
魔王
coming
此
into
刻应该
being.
处于孵
How
化
come
状态，
nothing has happened?
然而现在完全没有动静了。
因为
Because there's
种子
still
里的力
balance in
量
the seed.
仍然保持着平衡。
等等，难道说是 Telly？
Wait, so it was
原来如
Teruri.
此
That's why she sunk
所以
into
她
a
才会
deep
陷入沉
slumber. Sirin stared blankly at the
为
pages.
什么他们明明知道不
Why
能
did
彻
they
底的
do
战胜
this,
魔
knowing
王，
they couldn't defeat the
却
Dark
还是
Lord
选
once
择这
and
样
for
做？
all?
孤注一掷的把所有都压在这块石头
They
上，
put everything on this rock
在
for
祈
a
求什么奇
miracle.
迹吗？
你的东西掉了，
Your thing dropped. The old girl handed the semi-transparent slip to Sirin.
书签，
A bookmark? Half a bookmark, to be precise. As if torn apart, it only had the upper part. Sirin couldn't remember what the other half was like. Once colorful, it was now dull, with the magic gone. The old girl sighed, looking at Sirin, lost in thought.
唉，你
Not
这样
used
我
to
还
you
真有
being
点不
like
习惯。
this.
虽然脾气和在森林里的时
Your
候一
temper
样
hasn't
糟
improved
糕
at all
但现
since
在的你
back in
看
the
起来就
woods.
像
Now you look like a
一只垂头
frustrated
丧气的
sheep.
小绵羊。
啊！你这家伙，
Door was quickly shut.
给我站住！
Hey, stop there! Door was
不错
opened
不错
again.，
你比刚
Nice,
才
you're
有
much
精神
better
多了
now. Oh, Delta.
对了，那个女人让你
Alright,
1
she
小
told
时
you
后
to
到
go
剑
to the
桥
bridge
去
in an hour.
她说
That
带你
she'd
去见
take you
修
to
伯利
see
安
the
真
real
正的主
master of
人。
Hyperion. The door was quickly shut. So they're straight up on the Hyperion right now. Okay, I had a feeling. Interesting.
犯人，
She
思
broke my
路都被
train
这
of
家伙打
thought.
乱了。
Look how angry she looks! Angry!
刚才看到哪
Where
段
was
了来
I?
着？
I should continue practicing. Noisy fellow is gone. Practice using magic one more time. Daily stage, probably? Trials of Illusion? Oh boy. Let's review the theoretical stuff we learned previously, which is always a bore to learn. Up here to enter the stage. My imaginary realm. Rest assured, even if you make mistakes during practice, they won't affect others. Done as much of the story as you have. Woo! Catching up. Battle with cards to aid our training. Different cards represent different attacks. Mana Amp. Some cards cost mana. If you don't have enough mana to play a card, you'll be immobilized for 1 round, but gain 1 mana. Where the hell does it tell you how much mana you have? I was assuming it might be this, but it's not. It might be literally underneath this frickin' text. Oh, no, apparently not. So I'm assuming then this costs 0 and gives 1. Cards consume mana, their costs marked in the upper left corner. Mark means, the preceding cards aren't providing enough mana. How about switching the order? Yeah? Okay, so I was understanding that right. So am I right then that this bottom left thing is your mana? Happier to start the battle. Yep, I knew how to start it. Garden Ball Creature. And the bigger hit. Bless me. Okay. Not easy, but you still have plenty of practice to master the power of magic. Come now, time to enter the next room and start the next trial. After entering the next room, you not only retain the cards in your hand, but also gain 1 new slot. This card. I'm sure you don't want the empty slot to be auto-filled by a common card. We're in luck. We just got a chance to swap a card for a new one. Give it a shot. Want to swap a card? Simply drag card to swap zone. Card is the same as the one in play zone. I fused. Oh, okay, so you can fuse cards. Oh, is that what the stars are? Okay, makes sense. Fused cards have the same name and level. Fused cards have higher star ranks and stronger effects. Okay, makes sense. I was wondering what those stars meant. New card order, we're ready to begin trial. Okay. Eat this garden ball creature. I love how they say 7 damage, but it's actually 10 times higher. I don't know why they didn't just get rid of the 0 on the HP. It would have made this so much clearer. Current progress is saved. Next one. Open. To the finish line. Something feels different. What will happen? Well, this one looks like a card. New room passive skills in effect. Additionally, subsequent rooms may drop cards of higher grade. HP plus 6 permanently. Shield plus 10 at the start of each battle. Passive skills are unlocked in special rooms. They will help me master magic faster. Try placing a new card. Reminder, you don't have enough mana to place it directly, but you can switch its place with another. You're basically just saying I could do that and that. Okay, and then it just expects you to do the same thing again. Oh, it keeps looping. Okay, so you're making a rotation. I was wondering what would happen if you didn't kill them with the one combo. It's the Thought Vessel. It can recycle temporarily idle cards. Fusing or actively recycling cards will grant 1 recycle energy. Once the energy is full, a special reward can be triggered. So basically throw 1 card in there to get something nice. Your hand has a limit. Cards will not be added to a full hand. Experience. We'll always keep an eye on the number of cards in there. And try triggering Thought Vessel's special effect. Ah, so it's like an upgrade card. Upgrade card. Cards come in green, blue, purple, and yellow grades in ascending order. As you venture into deeper rooms, the chance to get higher quality cards will increase. Last battle is up ahead. To quickly reorder the deck, drag a card to the space between cards and hold it there. To begin insertion, you can now insert the card by moving. Why do you want me to insert? Does it matter where this goes? Effect at next level 12. So this goes up 4, that goes up 2. That goes up 3. That goes up 3. Like you're saying I can shove that safe for there. Doesn't seem like it, that's weird. Like it looks like it's saying you can put it there, but then it doesn't place. Unless it only works when there's an empty space beside one of them? Okay. Oh, actually this is interesting. What is this? For every 2 rooms you pass, and then the other thing I got. Oh, you can look at what they're doing. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess. Oh, that's kind of clunky. But okay, I get it now. I don't think the order matters that much for this fight. We'll see. Oh yeah, I'm sure that would, but this is like mostly damage cards for this one. I got currency. Leave me alone, phone. I'm assuming I probably won't be able to do all of these that far, but I mean, I'll try doing some of them. Might as well. You know the rules of combat well, but also understand the effects of cards. This Astro aspect, which represents even and odd numbers. Suddenly the cards are very different. Even number effect is triggered when cards are placed in even number slots. Okay. This starts to make more sense. Adjust the order of the inactive cards first. Yeah, move that over to an even slot. They'll show their full power. Similarly, some cards need to be placed in the odd number slots to take effect. Yes, makes sense. So clearly this one has to be first. And then just fuse these. That's an interesting gimmick that her cards want to alternate like that. Okay. Next we need to learn how to master the magic of Astro aspect. I mean, we've already talked about the odd and even thing. Magic circle cards mostly provide continuous effects and can only be used once per battle. If used, they will be skipped in later rounds. Powers type of buff. Every point of power increases damage dealt by 1 in a battle. Powers more effective when paired with multi-hit damage, but make sure you have enough mana. Become experience. Do you want to stack power and then do a multi-hit? Oh, this sounds like you want to do that. That should be the most damage you can do. You doing anything crazy? Wait a second, are they doing the same shit? Oh, except they're doing those in the opposite order. Oh, mana? Shoot. Yeah. Darn. So you have to do it in that order. Oh, that sucks, because this one would be better after that. But that's interesting. They literally gave you the solution on the monster. But yeah, I gotta pay attention to the red numbers. Oh, that's sad. It would have been more damage the other way around. But, okay. Literally fighting herself. Hmm. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Looks like chat connected. Okay, it was just a chat problem. I noticed Twitch saying that chat wasn't connected, and I was worried that I lost internet. Also, sorry I've been so distracted doing this, but hello, Sarkaz. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry for not saying hello before. I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out this card game event thing, and then I'm probably going to do story. I have no circles. So... And I have no even cards. But I do have... that. Okay. You have to count them yourself? Oh boy. Good to know. And shield +2 for each card used? That basically has to go there. Damage, 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 damage. It's just doing damage. And then I guess... don't really need the mana, so can swap for that. Oh no, because that one does need mana. Fuck. That was the mana card. God damn it. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, so many cards. I feel like the swapping and whatever this mechanic does again. Right, the upgrade thing. I feel like I might not use it that often, but we'll see. But let's upgrade the mana card. Do we have a new even card? We do not. That's fair. This is just an odd damage one. This one gives power for multiple hits. See that? But at the same time, it feels like such a waste having big hitting cards and not using them. This will just make this one do... We'll just make that do 10 instead. Let's see, that's basically 6 then. This is basically 6... Or I guess it'll increase that too. We'll say 7 damage. I could just replace it with something that does... What, 14? Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, even more than... Yeah, let's... Big hit. It is just doing damage. Okay. Let's see. It's an interesting event. I like the minigame. It's definitely a little tedious, though, and requires a lot of reading. And buff. See, that starts getting a little more valuable. Oh, I gotta swap that. Don't have much variety for even numbers. Gosh darn it. And we're fighting a clock. Oh, a noisemaker. Of course. So this thing has a lot of shields early on. And a little bit of damage, and then it does a lot of damage later on. Let's see, if I put this first... It feels like a waste to not get the shield, but hopefully should be fine. That is just a ton of damage. Let's hope I don't die. Big hits. Oh my gosh, this one's a lot longer than I thought. Lots of cards. So I need to use another odd. I'm guessing I'd have to sacrifice 2 cards to get the upgrade. I do something that... Oh, I wouldn't have to, would I? And then am I understanding right that... This will give me 1? I can throw both those in there. The prayer. Use it to upgrade Astro Aspect to upgrade that. Okay. And I am going to need another even number. But I'm tempted to try swapping, see if I can get an upgrade for one of them. But the only one I can upgrade is that, actually. Not worth it. This thing's going to have a lot of shields. Oh boy. Well, let's see how this goes. I have done card things. Hey, last hit was perfect. I'm curious, do you know if the cards are random, or is it set ones that you get each time? 'Cause it'd be kind of cool if it was actually random, like actually a card game, but I feel like it might be somewhat preset so that it's doable each time. Power +2 at the start of battle? Oh boy, multi-hit is good. That's a crazy magic circle. That's a really crazy magic circle, what the fuck? That has to be done. Because now it doesn't matter where I put cards, now I could just put them wherever I want. 4 extra damage for every card used, so that has to be the last card. So let's just... I'm gonna swap that for now. Let's take this one down, because that one's boring. Okay, so we have power, power... probably want to keep Astro Aspect pretty far down. Well, Splendor. Astro Aspect. Two damage times 3, even number mana plus 1. That could be an alternative mana source. Although we're not really using much mana right now, are we? Let's get rid of the low version of that. What do we get? We get bigger finisher. Okay, let's get rid of Starlight. Can we get something that uses mana that's good? Nope, another magic. At the start of each turn? Oh boy. Yeah, makes sense. I was thinking of using that, but now I'm just looking at like, okay, what do I want to use when? Because I don't need mana. For some reason, the game just doesn't want me to use mana. Swap the circles? Why swap the circles? There's literally no reason to swap them. Turn is each card. Oh, so that I can... I guess that makes sense. So that we get 1 extra power. Okay. That's fair. A bunch of small hits. Vulnerable. That's rude. I'm really hoping this last thing goes off, because I want to see how ridiculous it gets. But okay, let's see how this goes. Oh my god. I didn't get to use the finisher. Sirin Strunk. Okay, what is this? Oh my gosh. So I'm guessing we get 2 now? Or, oh, we just get 1 extra power. Okay, upgrade that. I could get more power. This is getting silly. This is getting very silly. And I like it. Oh my god, it's never gonna go off. Or wait, is it? Oh no, this is Fantasia's turn. Oh, this is this. Oh god. So 1 extra power again. I thought that was this for some reason. I don't like that they have similar names. Like it's the first and second half you have to look at. Like, this would obviously be better than this one, but... Oh, it even gets more hits as you upgrade it. I don't need another single power upgrade thing, so... If I could get another blessing, that'd be nice. It's only gold and purple would be fun. Like, I have 1 mana. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna need this big hit anymore, so what can you give me? Fantasia star number again. God damn it. If I could, I would. I already have a maxed out Astro Aspect, so no. And another frickin' power thing. I don't want that. Well, another one. Well, the game said yes, you get more power. Can you give me a blessing star number? That's not what I wanted, but you know what? I'm still gonna replace this, I think, because I think that'll still just be better. More health. Even if it's a tiny bit less damage, I have so much power it doesn't frickin' matter. I have found nukes. The nuke is never gonna go off, because they're gonna die over here. But I'm trying. Power. More power. Bonk. Bonk. Fully healed. This thing is literally just stacking power. The nuke did more than his max HP. I like this game. Don't take it away. Make it permanent. This is fun. Yeah, that was like 2,000 something damage. That was great. Event in here is real fun. I just want what game they copy from. Just play after the event ends. I don't know if they straight up copied from anything specific. They've been pretty good about coming up with unique minigames and stuff. It'd be nice if this existed somewhere, because it's really fun. I liked the D&D game they did before, too. It was like D&D, but only with D6s. That one was probably one of my favorite of the events they've done. But hello, luggage. But yeah, that one was really fun. Locked after clearing 12 floors in Mirage Challenge. Oh boy. There is so much to do. Like, I've barely touched the story. How much of the story is out, anyway? That unlocks later, so we've got 5 things of story. It creeps me out that she is there. I still need to do that one. And which one of these currencies is for the shop? It's this one. The stars. Then what is the other currency for? For leveling them up. Oh boy. Oh boy, we have this stuff again. Card may drop after it is unlocked. Okay, so you have to level them up to unlock cards. Oh, stabbed through the heart. A naive and proud child who's eager to grow up and protect her dear friends. But it's already too late. That's rude, don't do that. Oh, pain. Clear point fluke theory class first. Oh, I guess clear this stage and you could start leveling people. Yeah, even alternate universe, Sirin. He needs all the hugs. And I'm still hoping that we get the casual outfit as a skin for playable Sirin, because need that. Okay, so this is probably gonna go back to tutorial stuff and teach me. Yep. Next, let's talk about the magic called Fluke. Ah, and we're learning new character. Okay. Cards come with lucky coins that tell fortunes. Each one will give random points between 1 and 6. Cards that have point as a keyword will consume 1 lucky coin, provide bonus effects based on the toss. Oh, I was wondering what the plus points was. Okay. Yeah, I think that last fight was the only time I got to my last card, and it was worth it. Seeing that, like, 2,000 damage nuke, 10 out of 10. Search for enough lucky coins before tossing points. Takes effect 6 times, 2 plus points damage. See, it says 1 to 6. But that means it's not a coin. That means it's a lucky d6. This is literally just you're rolling d6s for bonuses. But HP, mana shield, more lucky coins. I'm assuming you're supposed to do that. 2 times, 6 times, that is 10 coins, so we have more than enough coins. Okay. And so this is the RNG. This is the gambler class. Whenever I see these... For people who don't know, I used to study game design and stuff like that, right? I wanted to get into game design. Every time I see one of these fun mini games, like the D&D D6 thing that they came up with before, or this, it makes me want to get back into game design. It makes me want to try making small games. Because it's just fun ideas. They're really fun, like, unique ideas that I haven't seen too much of. Like a twist on things I've seen before. Is it using 10? Oh, because this uses the 2. So that does use 4. Okay. Okay, I didn't notice that. I was only counting this as 2. That is using 4. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. I wouldn't have noticed. So, HP and coins. Mana shield and coins. Oh, she's literally... She's using it like Judah. Hello, Mano. How are you? I am learning card game, and Once again, they have made a really fun, unique mini-game. Keyword vulnerable has appeared. Makes them take 50% more damage. I read that earlier. All your lucky coins and deal damage based on the sum of all points obtained, making it a powerful card. Yeah, it's a finisher. One damage for every lucky coin obtained. So then... I'm not sure which circle would be better to put first, because I don't know what the priority is. Does the +1 we get on this turn trigger this effect, or would it be better to flip them? But I mean, this will give one extra coin in this order, which means this does more damage. Yeah, more coins better generally. And then this just makes it so you do a bunch of bonus damage. That's interesting. So this turns into a damage card. Okay. Okay, yeah, it doesn't count. No, that one... And then here comes the nuke. Oh my god, the roll. I didn't even notice that it was showing the rolls up at the top until that one because there was so many. Oh, that's great. Okay, and now I can do the level up. Huh. So it'll get a lot more complicated to calculate numbers. Perfect timing. Doubles lucky coins obtained. Oh boy. Thank you for the hydrate, Merle. Always roll 6? That's a thing? Oh no. Oh no. That's scary. That is a lot of coins. I didn't realize at first that that was a magic circle. That makes this even crazier. Okay, and let's unlock hers. What is her unique one? Odd number, apply 5 stacks of vulnerable. Even number, apply 5 stacks of weaken. Oh boy, and if you have the magic circle, then you get both. Huh. Okay. Then you could see all the cards. I do think they should make the whole, like, decks and showing off the cards and stuff a little clearer, because it is a tiny bit confusing. Because there's just so much. But, I mean, it's probably a one-time minigame, so I guess it makes sense they didn't go too crazy into it. Hmm. mean, the best I can do is prediction, protection, calculation. And that would loop. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to upgrade this if I get another one. I see, yeah, now the damage numbers are getting really weird now that we're not level 1. Everything made sense at level 1. Nothing makes sense anymore. More HP, more lucky coins at the start. Ooh, okay. We did get another prediction. And we got another calculation. We start with a coin, so I guess this'll work, but it might have been better to keep an extra of that so that we would have more coins. Oh well. Deal. Oh no. They'll be fine at least. Blue cards. I do not have enough stuff that gives coins. Applies 2 stacks of vulnerable and 2 damage times 2, which I can upgrade that. We're gonna start with 3, because we have the extra coin. But we're not gonna have enough coins to do all these. We'll see. I'm assuming if you don't have a coin... Yeah, when you have them. Okay, so it just loses damage. I need better coin making. Okay, it worked out. Lucky coins +1, okay. Tossing lucky coins will produce 3 or more points, so you can't roll a 1 or a 2. Okay. Integration lucky. Oh, there's 1 damage for every lucky coin obtained. Magic circle. Gotta put it at the beginning. How much does that go up to? 12 plus points? It's just 3 extra damage. And damage. Oh, it's because it's only 1 coin instead of 2. Okay. Can I get a better card? Yes, I can. Okay. I have 2 coins. I don't think I need it right now, but I'm probably going to put it between these two after this run. You have a question for something? Feel free to ask. As long as it's appropriate for stream, but, you know, I don't really worry about that. I highly doubt it would be. Ah, it lived. Make auto... Could you clarify what you mean? What do you mean, make auto his gun? I don't know if it's typo or you're referring to something I don't know. The Judgment of Shamash, yeah. Like, to try making it in real life? It's very blocky, but, like, if you're talking about, like, trying to make a cosplay thing, I would say foam and cardboard is probably the easiest thing to do. You could cut the basic shapes out of foam, and then glue cardboard on the outside and layer it to make it look like that, and then just paint that. Foam is really easy to kind of cut into shape, and then cardboard would be a flatter surface so that it'll look a little better. I haven't looked at here. Let me save and quit.
你自己完成。
Because yeah, like the front of it is very just rectangular, right? You might need to use things to strengthen it, because obviously foam is not very strong. But that's probably what I would do. You could always also use like a toy gun, right? Try and find a toy gun that's close, and then maybe cut off parts that aren't close enough and attach other things to it for the cosplay. I used to do cosplay stuff. I haven't in a very long time. But yeah, thankfully you got models. The crystal thing in the middle, if you wanted to try and get the crystal in the middle to look right, you could try making the crystal out of something and then just use wire on either end. Or like fishing line. But then, of course, if you're trying to make autos, I think the funny thing about making autos is the same thing but all one color. So if anything, painting is easier. you just paint it all one color and then just coat it with some sort of clear coat. You don't need all the fancy details because autos is fake, so it doesn't look like that. I mean, if you have a 3D printer and you have the ability to model it and do that, you could probably get nicer detail and make it look better. Again, that requires you to have the 3D printer and the ability to make the model for it. Because I guarantee you, if you ripped this model out of the game and just tried to print it as is, it's not gonna work. You'd probably have to cut it down the middle and print the two sides separately. Maybe even print some of the pieces separate, like this ring going around it if you wanted that. You'd probably want to print that separate and attach it afterwards. But you could do it. You could make it work. God, I wish I had 3D printers back when I did cosplay. I have a 3D printer now. It's in bad condition. I need to buy some replacement parts and fix it up. It's an older 3D printer. But God, I wish I had that 10 plus years ago when I did cosplay. It would make things so much easier for cosplay stuff. But yes, if you know what you're doing with 3D printing, you could probably make it work easier that way too. And I mean, you could also just 3D print some parts of it and then make other parts from other materials. Again, if you use like a toy gun for the gun handle for something comfortable in your hand, you can take off parts from that and then 3D print things to make it look like the Shamash and just attach those. But I mean, if you know what you're doing with a 3D printer, you might as well just make the whole thing. And yeah, they've come a long way. Mine is a custom-made, was it called SLI? The layer by layer printing. I made it myself. It's just a bunch of metal beams and whatever else. It's nothing fancy, no case on it. Oh, I know a 3D print service. Yeah, it's an option. It's whatever you feel more comfortable with, right? The 3D print has the potential to look the best, but it's also the most time-consuming. Because it's something that you have to just hope the print comes out right. Especially if that 3D print service has to ship to you. It might print stuff, it doesn't end up working out, and you've waited for however long it took to ship, right? It's why a lot of cosplay people like making things themselves, because then at least all the time was spent on it instead of hoping someone else did it right. But yeah, again, at least the color is an easy thing for that, because it's solid, it's one color, it's just gold. Okay, that's good. Now to figure out what to do with my hand, now that I'm totally out of the card game. Let me see. Mana Shield, Lucky Coins. And HP. I don't even know if I need that many. Because I start with 2, right? Like, I have so many coins, it's ridiculous. Like, if anything... Right? Because I start with 2... So I literally have enough. I don't need this. But I don't think I have anything better than it. Awkward. But yeah, you bringing that up is making me think about my 3D printer again. I really need to try and fix it at some point. And dust it off, because again, there's no case on it, so I don't really trust turning it on right now. With all the dust that is on the electronics. But it is very satisfying when you can make your own parts to fix something or to just make something cool for yourself. As much as my old-ass 3D printer does not have the nicest resolution. But let's see how this goes. Rude. And then heal back to full. Oh, that was not full. Okay, that was not much. Big hits. Heals 1 HP for every lucky coin obtained. Okay. Always produces the highest points. Okay, the thing that gives you 6 every time. So this has to go here. I'm also noticing that this thing doesn't seem to count the coins that it made? Maybe? I don't have anything that just spams all the coins. I need the finisher. But you know what? I have this thing. I don't think I really need this one. And I have shield too. Which, actually, that's something else. I haven't seen a mana card. Okay. Give me something better. Toss all lucky coins to deal damage equal to total points. We got the finisher. Okay, so, well, this has to go at the end. That has to go at the end. And now the game has changed. The game has completely changed. Like, let's see, if I get rid of that one... If I just, like, stall and build up coins and shield so that I live... I just have to hope that I live for the whole thing. And this will do an absurd amount of damage. Literally just... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stall until you die. What do you get when you upgrade this? Phone, can you leave me the hell alone? Oh my god. It's a different number every time, by the way. It's like a non-Canadian. I'm in Canada. It's a non-Canadian number every time different. Like American numbers, European numbers, just scam callers. All the time. I hate it. The healed when you have the most coins? Okay, that's fair. Is there anything crazy that I really want to upgrade? What do I get for upgrading all these? 2 damage for every coin obtained. That's pretty big upgrade. That's 2 more coins. Bigger shield. Like, it feels like a crime to throw these one of these away, but it's like, I don't really need them. But what do I upgrade? How many extra coins do I get for this? Only 2. And this gives 2 extra coins as well, but it's earlier. And I can double the damage I get from coins. It still makes me laugh that I have mana. I just don't need it. You know what? I'll get extra damage per coin. At least then I'm still doing damage. Let's see how this goes. Ow. Can you not do that? Take damage. And I heal. Vulnerable. How much is this gonna do? I love it. It's just so good. Just boom. Just you're gone. Where'd you go? And then I get to upgrade this. And then I get to upgrade this. If I get another one of these, I get to upgrade that again too. I have to try and roll for another favored by fortune, right? I have to. Magic luck. Unfortunately, I already upgraded that. Does it go to 3? It does go to 3. Ah, another lucky toss. I mean, that's 5 more damage. Woohoo. How much more coins would I get if I got another upgrade to that? Just 2 more coins? Or I can get a ton more damage. Which one do I risk? This is the last stage, right? I can't bring myself to do it. Well, let's just try. I can't make a decision. How silly does this get? Oh boy. Oh boy, they're playing one of those decks. So, like, they're screwed, basically, right? Because my last move goes before theirs, and they're gonna just die. My stall deck is better than your stall deck. Ow. Almost 4,000. Oh, I love this. This is amazing. Again, I was here for the story. I'm still gonna do the story, don't worry, but that was great. Can try daily practice. Oh boy, here's the daily stages. I want to claim that though. We get a key. A daily practice region requires 1 key of heart to activate. Afterward, the stages in this region can be played repeatedly. They finally learn? No shot, they actually fixed it. With a daily limit. So not perfect. It's still a daily limit. They still want you to do it every day. But at least it's not frickin' keys that you get every day. I wish they would just frickin' give us a non-capped currency that you get every day that you don't have to log in to get, and let people just farm when they want to. But okay, yeah, it's a cap that... Activate it one more time to promote it to Star and Fluke Adept. Oh, and it gets better every day. That's different. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. And this is wishes for upgrading the characters. There's a leaderboard for this. Oh, hey, look. I wonder if this person cheated. People cheat in these events all the time. I don't get it. Like, what's the point? Have fun. Play the damn game. So many people cheat in these side events and get scores that are ridiculous right away. And it's like, not suspicious at all. Have increased max HP and their passive skills are all unlocked. Cards cannot be fused in the daily stage. Aw, that's cheating. That's the fun part. Why is she glowy, but... I am confused. Whatever, I will upgrade her. They're both really fun. I will say that. They're both really fun, just very different playstyles. Riri can't be leveled yet. Huh. And then you get to choose what playstyle you want to have. That's interesting. I mean, that seems obvious which one to add when I'm using this character. Oh, so that's interesting. So you choose which cards to get. Oh boy. 5 stacks of vulnerable. That's a big one. Oh, and there's that one. The card that does both. Obviously the odd one's probably a little better, but... Ah! Hello, Pankotsky. Pankotsky? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Hello. I made this cosplay forever ago, and of course there's a Sirin event, I gotta use the cosplay. And you can't fuse cards, I already have this. I still probably would want to do that. Can I get the magic circle? Yeah, okay, unconditional. Power at the start of each turn. There's a nuke. I already have that. Okay, so this is way more disgusting than I thought. This is ridiculous. So, the biggest worry is if I die before... Oh no, does it attack? Okay, it does attack. I have, like, no healing shit. Oh, you know what I could do? Put this earlier, because it doesn't do any damage. And I don't actually need the mana, but I'm gonna get a bunch of mana. Now the question is, does it kill me? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I have nothing keeping me alive. Shield for each odd number card used, HP +1 for each even number card used. Okay, so I'm gonna get some. Don't really like this event. It's definitely something that it depends on what kind of things you like. I can definitely see a lot of people not liking the card game. I personally grew up playing with cards, so like, I like the idea. It's definitely time consuming though. It's a little more time consuming than I would want it to be. Especially because we only did the first part of the story, and now we've been on this tangent of doing this the whole time. Like, I haven't touched the story in like an hour and a half. I might go back to the story soon, just because I want to get through the story. But, yeah, definitely not a gameplay for everyone. Let's see how my choices went. Ow. Weaken them. So that I hopefully don't die before I get to do the big stuff. I should have spread out my damage cards more now that I think about it. This is gonna be the last thing I do. Yeah. It's just terrible in here. I still have to read. Your English seems fine. But that's fair if you're not good with English and you have to read all these. This is a lot of reading for these card effects. There's a few of these I almost used wrong, and thankfully Neko helped me in chat. But okay, that got my daily done. That is actually silly. Also, teasers, I guess, of who's come... I'm not sure if I'm really happy or kind of sad that I found out they're in this event. This is Google Translate? Okay. I mean, I can understand easy at least. Are you using something that, that, like, translates the speech into text then for me? That's interesting. But, yeah, these two? Are we finally going to see... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Claim some of these things. How much have I gotten? 640? Yes. I don't know how far I want to upgrade her. I guess I'll get the second card. What is the second card? One time when playing an even number card. Huh, even cards are doubled? That's kind of crazy. Oh, and it's bugging me to keep doing it. Now, one thing I was curious about, how many do we have to get? Ah. And English, but my level of grammar is terrible. Don't worry, I'm shit at grammar too. I have a lot of friends that complain about how I talk sometimes. And I mean, I'm a native English speaker. But how much do we have to get for this to get the points? 4,000. Finishing the story gets another 80, so that'll be 720. So I don't know if we can get to 4,000. I'd have to see. Because these are giving some too, right? 20. Guess we can't look at that. There's 1,000 over here. And that doesn't unlock for a few days. A harem of Terrys, I swear. Unless they start disappearing. But how long are these? Recommended level 7 Sirin increased drop rate for Astro cards. So this is straight up just the class that you're supposed to be doing, and I'm assuming that's going to be level 7 for her. Which we can't level her yet? Past what we already got her to? I might start the story now, though. I'm gonna do the story, maybe we'll do more of the other one. Do the other one after. But I am kind of worried the direction this is going. I thought this was going to be backstory. And the backstory is just all the demons in Siren's head. But yes, now that I know... Wait. Osmi's there twice, what? I don't know what these stages are, I guess, but they could be combat. But let's see what the story's about. Oh, and I guess this is going to give a bunch. I still don't think we'd be able to get 4,000 today, but we'll see. Oh, that's fucked up. We've already seen enough of Kiana and Siren in that hallway. We don't need to see it again. Okay. Hi, Rosemary. Oh. The event with Fallen Rosemary was gorgeous, yes. All these Captainverse events are so good. I love them all. And also, thank you so much for the random bits. I do appreciate it. But yeah, if this is continuing from where we left off, yeah, we're expecting to get another one next patch. What the hell is happening next patch? The fog faded, revealing a world of bloody red. Why am I here? How long have I been walking? Where am I going? No clue at all. I'm just looking for something following the sobs. Oh! Captain! I just realized that it's... Who are you? Why are you crying? Where are you? The air grew thinner. I tried to breathe deeply and stay sober. The fog clung to my airway like some kind of sticky goo and made me cough. Such a spooky place. Is it real? Am I running in circles? That reference, it's hard for the brain to tell the direction, and normally the right leg is stronger than the left, so people end up running in a circle. It depends on the person. Turn back to check my footprints, only to see striking bloody red. Sorry I'm late. I'm assuming that's Rosemary. I looked around and didn't see anyone, but I smelt a fragrance from a flower I couldn't remember. You've noticed, right? Sobbing? Think again. Noticed, right? Usual fog? Very well, you found the key. It's not easy to walk this far with your own strength. So what do I do? Just need to close your eyes and imagine there's a soft bed behind you. Just relax your body and lie down backward. Imagine there's a soft bed, but there's nothing behind me. You trust me, there might be a little reward for you. Who are you? Poor Rosemary. I swear to God, the captain forgets Rosemary over and over again. Alright, I trust you. Trusting someone who hasn't shown themselves so lightly. Are you kind or just naive? Quiet, Rita. Trust my gut feeling, you sound familiar. Mysterious person sighed softly. Please close your eyes. Felt like cold hair brushing past the ear and a floral fragrance stepping on the nose tip before flowing afar. Thank you for your trust. Just follow my instructions now. There's someone crying. What do I do about it? Not a problem you can solve now. The floral fragrance drifted past my ears. I opened my eyes and lay down onto the imagined bed. I kept falling and falling. The vague sobs faded into the wind and couldn't be heard anymore. Finally recalled the flower's name. The voice was... Now open your eyes. Rosemary. Sorry, Rita. I fell asleep again. Where are Kongmin and Brony? And what is this place? No hurry. You're still in the dream space. Follow me. Yeah, I might need to work on that. I might watch that event sometime this week. Because I was not expecting to need to yet for another few weeks. But apparently, we need to watch it a month early. We're gonna get a teaser for now, I guess. Herb, you went the wrong way. Good. There it is. It's been a while since I've played Fallen Rosemary. Well, I guess I start the next one with the... Oh, unless there is no next one. There's the door. Now what? Water. A glass of cold liquid was passed to me. Thank you. I would suggest after the charge attack, do a dodge attack before the ult. Maybe another one after if it's back up to do the bird. It's just extra damage and it's like instant. But yeah, that was the main way I used her too for a while. But now we have... Now we have the new Bronya, and I've been using Eden a lot of the time too. It's been replaced by the new characters. Drank a bit and the view became clear. Turned out it wasn't a human hand that gave me water. It was a tail? Am I dreaming? You're finally awake. You get dragged into someone else's dream a lot recently. Which is interesting. Because yeah, that did happen. Oh. Oh. Does this confirm that the Sele the Sele from the Honkai event is related to Volare. Because all the characters are here. At the end of the Honkai event, like everyone was there and I was confused why everyone was there. Did the old Honkai event happen around the same time as the craziness with Sirin? And maybe that's why the Sele was looking for Veliona was looking for, I guess they were calling her Volare, because she was lost from that. I can answer that, but spoilers? Yeah, no spoilers. But like, I feel like this is heavily hinting it. Huh. Again, I've seen every Captainverse event except for Terracula. And I'm upset about that because I didn't think I needed to. So I'll be getting to that sometime soon. I'll probably look for a recording of the whole thing and just watch it sometime this week on stream. So I guess anyone else who's missed it, look forward to that. You can watch it with me if you want. They've never rerun it. Yeah, thinking about it is part of the fun for sure. Finally awake. Yeah, read that one. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. This is... Tail's owner was sitting on the rail, waving her legs. Hi, Delta. How do I explain? Just take her as a stray animal I picked up on my mission. Ronnie, you're asking to get cut to pieces. What the hell? A ball of wrapped paper accurately hit Brony's head. Hey, I'm no stray animal. The tail waved in disagreement. Call me Delta. By the way, I'm not your crew member. Might as well call me an enemy. Who does that, calling herself an enemy? I looked around, the same as before, only the fan-waving and chess-pondering person was missing. I looked at the chessboard and something floated up my mind. It had been a while since I last played chess with Kongmin. This game is tough. I sat by the chessboard and noticed a paper slip under it. Those who can see through the game shall survive. Those who can follow their heart shall prevail. Seems like it was jotted down by Kongmin in a hurry, but what does it mean? Where's Kongmin? Roni scratched her head with a "it's complicated" look on her face. Hard to explain. Maybe we wait for Rosemary. There they are. You're not a good storyteller, Miss Brony. Yeah, I wish they would rerun it, considering it's... Especially Delta event, too. Like, 2 months ago, we watched the Delta event on stream. And, like, they've never rerun it, and I missed that event. I started playing, like, a month after the Delta event. You would think, with everything that's going on right now, that the Delta event would have been important enough for them to rerun, but apparently not. It's weird that they haven't rerun some of the events. The only thing I can think of is if maybe they didn't save it, because I know that's something I've seen happen with some other games. They run an event, they don't expect to ever rerun that event, and now they're missing files and they can't rerun it unless they remake it. I hope it's not that, but... Yeah, they reran a few really important ones, but then they left behind a few other important ones. I don't know. You blame me, I've no experience babysitting. I'm not a kid. Purple-haired girl stuck her head out from behind Rita with a puffed face. Captain, feeling better now? I'll live. You must be confused, don't worry, I'll fill you in. Everyone, please follow me. Rita reached out her hand and led us to the therapy room, which hadn't been used for ages. The therapy room was repurposed from a facility room. Everyone has their own living quarter, but Rita insisted on a room with medical facilities. A little girl was sound asleep on the bed, with her soft white hair scattered around a pillow. The monitor's beeping indicated the patient's situation was stable. Such a familiar face. Could she be... She's Tariri, a magical girl we ran into on Captain's mission. Ah, so apparently we were on that mission, but we, conked out. To wake up her friends in slumber, she set out on a journey to find the Miracle Stone. Only no miracle favored her. She was already sent into slumber when we arrived. Considering it may not be safe to leave her in the bubble universe, we took the liberty to bring her on board. I nodded. It made sense. I wouldn't have stood by if I was there. This is Sirin, another magical girl just like Tariri. She tried many times using the Miracle Stone to wake up her partner, but it never worked. For reasons unknown, she lost her magic power and travels with us now. Purple-haired girl named Sirin dodged her eyes away from the patient in the bed. She clenched the dull gem without a word. So what indeed is the Miracle Stone? I think it's a seed of evil which will eventually corrupt the magical girl holding it, turn her into a Dark Lord. Meanwhile, it might also be the ether anchor of that bubble universe. Do you intend to take it? Correct. After Sirin wakes up Tariri with it, I'll turn it in. You're not going to deny me my rightful pay, are you? Relax, it means nothing to me. I'm still curious about the ether anchors, why the other group is collecting them, and why the captain seems to have no care in the world for them. And I'm still curious what the ether anchors are. Because we've already seen a hint way back in Rosemary's event that both the captain and Rosemary have something inside their body, which makes me think of Stellarons with Star Rail out. It'd be crazy if the ether anchors were, but they don't quite look it, though at the same time, you know, these stories were written longer ago. Although you would think Delta and Kasumi would be more interested in Rosemary and Captain if they actually did have ether anchors in their bodies. Yeah, we don't really know why they're against each other. Although I suppose the Captain is probably trying to save worlds, whereas the other groups are probably okay with worlds collapsing because it means they get the ether anchor. Yeah, I know ether anchors are like the core of a bubble universe. As far as it's been explained, the ether anchor is the point that was connected to the imaginary tree when that bubble universe was still attached. So it's like that world's singularity. It's the source of its imaginary energy. But we don't really know that much else about them. Shattered... Was it called Shattered Universe? Shattered... whatever. Shattered something. When we found out Bronny's backstory, we found out that harvesting energy from the ether anchor literally destroys the world around it. At least the world it's from. We don't know if you take an ether anchor out of its world. Does it destroy the new world or the original one? Who knows? But, Good. As for whether it's the ether anchor, there's something weird, and my partner is still looking into it in the bubble universe. Weird? While looking for the Miracle Stone of Tariri, we found there might be a third party pushing this in the dark, and we noticed messages left by the Teresa. According to the dream particles, she seemed to be watching Teresa's from other bubble universes and might have had contact. But Teresa, other Teresas? Can you speak human language? It's not easy to tell them apart. If you don't mind, Captain, we can refer to the Teresa by codename. She's been using the codename herself in the intercepted messages anyway. Seems she fancies it. Luna? Okay. Well, Delta, when you worked for the Master on that ship, did you encounter the Teresa whose codename was Luna? Luna? Who? I see what you're getting at, trying to work me for intel. Relax, I'm full aware I'm on a hostile boat. The pink-haired girl frowned and looked around, while the hacker seized up with smiling eyes. According to the messages I intercepted last time, Luna is a big client or business partner of your boss. You never heard her before. Looks like your pay grade is pretty low. Big client or business partner, huh? So potentially they're collecting ether anchors. Are the ether anchors they collect going back to Luna? Are they being sold to Luna? What for? Whatever, I'm just a hired blade. I work for him only because it pays well. And a straight up hymn. I swear to God. I swear to God, if the captain of the other crew is like an alternate universe Otto or something. Actually, it'd be pretty funny if it was like an alternate universe Kevin, too. There's a lot of people it could be. That would be pretty funny. Nowhere to go anyway. It's unusually calm when saying this, but somehow I captured a shadow of grief underneath the calmness. Ronnie, Delta's our guest now. Go easy on her. Didn't she help us a lot in the investigation before? Yeah, you the boss. Your yes-man style will cost us dearly someday, just saying. Well, back to dream particles. We went to the bubble universe to find something on Luna. I never thought it would be this way. Would dream particles be a trap? We can't tell their origin, but that possibility has been ruled out. Dream particles are generated during Magic Girl's dreams. Ordinary people can't see them, and they're authentic memories. Maybe Luna once made contact with the magical girls and left traces even she herself couldn't see. Speaking of traces, when Kongmin went missing, there were no traces of invasion. All surveillance footage was wiped out using Kongmin's clearance. I suspect Kongmin's missing had something to do with Luna. I recalled the slip under the chessboard. When did Kongmin wrote this, and why? Looks like I missed a lot. So, what will you choose? Keep looking for Luna or Kongmin? I feel like looking for both of them is the same thing. Interesting that we get a choice. Yeah, like, it seems like they'd lead to each other, but that note said... what was the exact note? Something about those strong of heart. Is it still in here? No, they reset it. I'm assuming Kongmin wanted us to not look for her. That would be my guess. But we'll see. Luna. God damn it! Gonna have to do, yep, 100% I'm doing the Luna event probably later this week. 100%, because apparently we just got a spoiler. Yay, spoilers. On the rooftop, I promised to take her to the theme park. In the high tower, I promised her we'd meet again. She said waiting was what vampires did best, so she'd keep waiting and waiting till the day of union. Across time and space, I shall find her and fulfill my promises. But Kongmin might get into danger for this, and this Tariri too. Nah, my head started to hurt. What do I do? Is there a way to cover both sides? Captain, you don't have to decide now. You just woke up from a jumbled dream space and you need plenty of rest. What about Tariri? Purple-haired girl broke her long silence and stared at me. The way she's now, she might disappear at any minute. That's the most urgent business. What a joke. They said the Hyperion captain would fix everything and I believed. It's all a lie. Hey, don't say that. My headache grew stronger. These voices cut deep into my consciousness like 1,000 knives. Captain, you alright? I waved my hand. Sirin. Couldn't make her anger go away. Anyway, this debate shouldn't have happened by the sickbed. Let's talk over there at the bridge. Now we can talk? You didn't plan to help from the get-go. Why did you bring Tariri here? Work out a plan together. I'm the only one trying to come up with a plan, and you all treat Tariri like a lab rat. Miracles don't only react to magic girls. There's nothing we can do. Wait, where are you going? Taking Tariri away. We're not wasting time here. Idiot, what if she gets attacked again? She's safe here. Staying here doesn't solve any problem. Tariri is all I have left, and nothing can happen to her. Let me go. Roni, let her go. She's running away. Relax, she won't run far. She hates herself for incompetence, but throws a tantrum at others. If you leave her be, she'd calm down in no time. Had a lot of experience dealing with kids like this. Oh, I want to give Delta a hug. For anyone who hasn't seen the Delta event, go look it up, watch the Delta event. It was really good. The ending will crush your heart. But, yeah. I'm so glad we're getting more Captainverse stuff. I'm really hoping, with all the crazy stuff going on in the main story, that Captainverse kind of collides with main story at some point, because I really want it to happen. Maybe? It's hard to say. We'll have to see. Don't touch me, I'm not a kid. Yeah, not a kid. It's a bunch of nobodies who you can't do anything. You're all liars. Red eyes, Sirin stomped hard on the floor repeatedly like a frustrated rabbit. I know why she was so anxious and desperate. Alone and with nowhere to go, for her the Hyperion crew was perhaps the only hope. Calm her down, I needed to say something. As you could see, I'm just a nobody. I don't have iron will or mighty strength. I'm greedy. I want to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I become desperate all the time. I loathe myself and put my hopes in others. In the end, I find there are things that can only be handled by myself. That's why you're not gonna help. Yes, but not exactly. I made a plan. Enough of your nonsense. Sirin, I promise I won't turn my back on Tariri, but I need you to work with me. First, take a deep breath, free yourself from emotions, and organize what you know. Sirin took a deep breath, but only reluctantly. I believe you've realized the 3 similar-looking girls are connected. No matter what choice we make, there's a question we can't walk around. What's the connection? To solve the problem, we need to know the problem. We don't know enough to form a conclusion. Maybe we can locate the coordinates of the Teresas based on information in the dream particles to get more clues. That can be done, locating them. I happen to have located one of the Teresas. If you're ready, we're good to go. You thought of this already? No, after Kongmin went missing, I tried to get in touch with my old pals, but I couldn't locate the bubble universe anyhow. Yeah, because you know one of the Teresas. thought the program was broken, so I entered information extracted from the dream particles by Rita, and a result came up. Sounds like an obvious trap. Better jump into it to check out than run around without any clue. So Bronny, please look after Tariri on Hyperion and keep analyzing the data to locate the other Teresas. I'll take the rest of the team to investigate the first bubble universe. Sound good? I like it. Glad to be of service, Captain. I turned to Sirin, who was biting her lip while looking to the therapy room's direction. I'll leave to you. If anything goes wrong, tell me. Don't worry, I will. Sirin turned around and caught my eyes. Struggling to suppress the quivers and tears, she lowered her head and said these words in a whimpering voice. Save Tariri, please. Oh, Sirin. She just wants her friend to live. Now I see 1, 1, and then it skips and goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it just called Luna Cage? And I'm also still very curious about the fact that, like, well, we know who these two are, right? So it makes you wonder why they're shown here. These two are very interesting, because that's clearly Cecilia. That's not Callan. We're not getting a Callan. That's Cecilia. Bubble Universe versions of them, I guess? Luna Cage. Oh boy, that room again. A bright moon, a massive castle, and a petite girl lingering in the garden, smiling as she continued to speak lies. We definitely have to do the Luna event. God damn it. Ah, both of them! I was assuming they'd be together. Look, they are together, right there, in one party. God damn it. Okay. Are you sure about this play? Why not? Thank you then. Chess piece dropped on the board with a crisp sound. There goes your pawn. Omin smiled and said nothing. Admire your courage. My prey usually panic. You're an exception. You didn't try to hide. Instead, you came to me yourself. Alright, Kongmin. Did anyone say you were funny? Really? They all say I'm boring. Who are they? Family? Friends? How do you define family? People who are always by your side, of course, even if far away. They... Why are you laughing? They're far away, how can they be by my side? You're self-contradictory. What about you? You haven't answered my question. Win this game and I'll tell you. Lick. You know, beginners always make this mistake when playing chess. They try to expand their territory but pay little attention to the opponent's intent. They naturally walk into traps. Oh, am I losing? Oh, it's a tie. Checkmate is impolite when you play with a beginner. Another game, Miss Luna. Never mind, I'm bored. Anything else interesting? You like playing games? Sure, and I love playing with you. When I was little, I couldn't go anywhere, just like a doll kept in a box. Nothing interesting
除了
around
姐
me
姐
except
给
for
我带来
books
的
brought
书
up
本，
by my
什
sister.
么有趣的东西都没有。
Okay. Oh, yeah, I have food. I'll finish this first, quick. Hopefully this stage is quick. Sister, though. I wonder who the sister is. Could that be who Cecilia is?
现在不一样了。我
But
想
now is
和谁
different. I
玩
can play with
就
whoever
和
I
谁
wish,
玩，
and I can do whatever I
想做
want.
什么就做。所以在你的这座城
So
堡
that's why
里
you keep so many
才会
Teresas in
关
your
了那么多
castle.
德丽莎。
So she's just kidnapping them. She's not doing anything to them, it seems like. That's
这么
quick of
快就
you.
发现我的秘
I
密
don't
啊！
just invite anyone. They're all
聪明呢。
special kids.
我可不是
But
什么
not
人都会邀
interesting
请来
enough.
的哦。他们都是特别的孩子。
So we are
只可惜
probably going to see,
不够
either in
有
this
趣。
event or the next event, every single Teresa variety.
有趣，恐怕不是这个原因吧。
You're so interesting. I'm afraid that's not the reason.
你可
You
没
have
有
no
提
right
问
to
的权
ask.
利。
You're all my prey, and
你
that's the
们
only
都是
thing
我
you
的
need to
猎
know.
物。你关心啊，关心
I
啊。
mean, think
可
of
你想
something
做好玩的
interesting,
游
or
戏
you'll
啊，
get locked up
不
too.
然你也要被关起来了。你的城堡很不错
Your，castle is nice, but
但
it's
不
only a
过是
bigger
个更大
cage.
的笼子。
When you drag your prey in,
你
you
把猎物
lock
拖进
yourself
笼
up
子的
too.
同时，也把自己关在了里面。你从来都
You
没
can
有
never
获得
have
真
true
正的自
freedom.
由
In。my eyes, you're the prey.
在我看来，你才是更像猎物的那一个。这算什么？
What is this?
Sure.
Begging? Stalling?
Has it put
You
you
can't
shitting?
please me. Keep your mouth shut and you'll
如
live
果你没
longer.
办法讨好我，不如乖乖闭嘴，还能活得久一点。
Oh, wait a sec. There was a vampire Fuhua, wasn't there? I don't know if that was actually related to this event or not, but there is a matching skin for Fuhua. Maybe that's who she's referring to. I'll have to watch the event.
你知道什么是猎物吗？
You know what's prey?
它通常指
It's the target
任
in
何
the
捕猎
hunt.
行为所
Across the
针对的
food
目
chain,
标。
those fierce-looking
在
animals
食物
are
链
also
中，
hunted by
那些
strong
看起来
predators.
凶狠的生物，也会被位置更高的掠食者所捕获。在你为自己的小
When you're
聪明沾沾
complacent
自
and
喜
feeling
的时候，
smart, how can you be sure
你
there
怎
are
么
no
能
eyes
确
watching
定
you from your back,
背后没有
Teresa?
一双正在注视着你的眼睛呢？德丽莎，我叫你闭
Told you
嘴！
to shut up. She hastily turned around and her nose almost bumped into Kung Min's.
你好像以为自己
I
很
think you're
聪明
smart. Keep your eyes wide open
那
and
就
see
好
who
好
is the
睁大
prey.
眼睛看看，到底谁才是猎物？
Oh. We've got a fight. Okay. Interesting. Now, I'm gonna be right back really quick. I was actually expecting it to end there. I wasn't expecting a fight. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go wash. I'm gonna grab food. And then I guess we have a Terry duel. But I will play some random Honkai music while I'm gone. Enjoy. I will be back hopefully in like 5 minutes. Ah. Ah. I am back. We have obtained food, which, unfortunately not the easiest food to eat while playing a game, but I'll snack away at it. But time for us to have a duel. Sorry, Kongmin. Literally just using her kit. That's actually interesting. You know what? I'll just bonk you twice. Oops, I'm on the hide button.
奇怪，他手下留情。
Strange, she went easy on me.
不错的游戏。
Nice game.
我
I
玩
had
得很
lots of
开
fun.
心。
Let's call it a
这
tie.
次就算做平手吧。哼，如果你
Had
能
it
打
more
得更
fun
认
if you
真
didn't hold
点，
yourself back.
或许我也能玩得开心些。放
Max,
心，
I'm not
我
getting
可
you
不
off
会
the
那么
hook
轻
this
松就
easy.
让你解
Torture you
脱。
slowly and
我会
slowly.
慢慢、
But you regret
慢慢
everything
地
you've
折
done
磨
so
你，
far.
直到你后悔迄今为止所做的一切。哎呀，真
Oh,
可
what a
惜，
shame. You could have
你只要
stayed on
乖
the
乖
ship
待在
and
那
I'd
艘
never
船
get my
上，
hands on you.
我就没法对你出手呢。那个瞒着我、
The person who
偷偷
took
带
you
你来到
here
这里的
behind my
人，
back. I wonder if
不
she's
知道
regretting
现
too.
在是不是也在后悔呢？
Person who took you here. That's interesting.
那可能要让你失望了，因为我们都不会后悔。
Sorry to disappoint, but
你才
neither of
是
us will regret.
不惜做到这
And
种
don't
地
you
步，
ever regret what you've
真的一
done?
次都没有后悔过吗？那个人
He might
说
hate
不
you
定
for
会
it,
讨
you
厌
know.
你哦。你还是闭嘴
You
的
look
时候比
cuter
较
with
可
your
爱
mouth shut. You're my prey, so hack the
猎物
part.
就该有猎物
Yeah, it's
的样子。
interesting that she's doing this. And she seems to be fond of the captain. It's like, is it really a good idea to attack a member of the captain's crew? Waved her hand and metal chains rushed out from the dark like snake, binding Hongmin's ankles tightly.
这间笼子送你了
This。cage is for you. She left the room and softly whimpered only after the door was shut with a heavy thump.
好疼啊！
Hurt so much.
那个家伙
You hit me so hard.
下手好重。
So she's not actually that strong then. Fight exhausted her and she had to gasp for air every few seconds. Along the corridor she slowly walked, her tiny shadow brushing across the soft carpet and the heavy curtains. In memory, that's how she always killed time and waited for her sister to wake up. The castle was quiet, and the cold moonlight enveloped her troubled thoughts, allowing nothing to spill out. She saw the figure around the corner and her eyes suddenly brightened up. She ran over joyfully.
你回来了，
You came back!
今天晚饭吃什么？
What's for dinner? Potato
Chocolate?
chips, chocolate, or my
Chocolate?
favorite marshmallow?
还是
Oh my gosh. Just
我最喜
sweets?
欢的棉花糖呢？
Might I add, holy shit, that's a cute shot of her. She evil and crazy as hell. Oh yeah, Kongmin wouldn't have done any of this without a plan. That woman's what, like, over 1,000 years old? And she's been planning everything her whole life? No. She's got a plan.
棉花糖软软的，甜甜的。
Marshmallow soft and
最适
sweet
合当
makes
做
a
晚
great
餐。
dinner.
啊，对了，
Alright, I made a new
我最近交到一
friend.
个
She's
新
a
朋友
stubborn
哦。
one, but she knows a lot of
虽然她
interesting
有点
games.
固执，
Come play
但
with
懂
us
得
when you
很多
got
有趣
time.
的游戏。有时间的话，你也和我们一起玩吧。
Tried to lift her arm to gesture an invitation, but acute pain stopped her.
玩游戏的时间 间
I
太
played the
长
game
了，
for too long and my arms
手
got
臂好
sore. Could you
酸，
rub them for me?
可以帮我揉一揉吗？
Is it the Fuhua? The person in front of her didn't reply and only sighed with
哎
tiredness.
呀，我忘记
Oh, I
了，
forgot. You seemed to be
最近
busy
似
these
乎
days
很
and didn't
忙，
come back for
连续
days.
好几天都没有回来呢。你一定很累吧？
Must be tired, right?
可是
But you don't
你
look like
这
you're
怎
getting
么了？
rest. Going out
又不像是
again?
要准备休息呢。
Don't
别
give me
露出
that
那种
look.
表情嘛。我知道你
I
偷
know
偷
what
做
you
了什
did and
么，
what you're going to do.
也
Don't
知道
worry,
你
I
今
don't
晚要
mind and
去
I
做
won't
什么。
stop you.
别担心，我不介意，也不会阻止你。当然啦，
Won't blame you
也不会
either, of
怪你，
course, because you're important to me.
因为你对我来说很重要嘛。我们一起走了这么
You've
远，
come this far and I've grown
我
used
早
to
就
your
已经习惯了
hesitation.
你的犹豫不决。还记得你答
Remember
应过
what you
我的事
promised
吗？
me? Gonna say something about a park. Ah.
可不要食言
Don't
啊！
break your promise. If you still
如
love
果
me,
还
help
爱
me
我的
get to
话，
the end.
那就继续帮我到最后吧。毕竟
After all,
已经没有时
too
间
late
后
to
悔了。
regret. Hmm. Wonder who. Oh boy, and there's another scene haven't seen in a little bit that has been used in Captainverse plenty. Let me grab a bit of my food. Why do I want? Because it's a Terry. Of course you do. This is you we're talking about. But it feels like the suggestion there was that it was the captain. Is it possible that there's multiple captains? Like Bubble Universe alternative reality versions? Or maybe something split them? Seeing these two together is funny. Providing shelter for the homeless in world fragments, you Hyperion crew are certainly a weird lot. So that's literally... The captain is literally rescuing people in Bubble Universes. Literally rescuing them. Because we've never been given a straight answer, right? Of what the Hyperion crew is doing. They're saving people. It's literally what they're doing. They're going to Bubble Universes, finding people that need saving, taking them out. Some of them stay on the Hyperion. Maybe they take some to other Bubble Universes that are more stable. For the record, I'm not with them. We ran into heavy rain when we got into this Bubble Universe. We asked a few passers-by, but no one gave us useful info. To know what was happening in the Bubble Universe, we made contact with Brony. I don't know who started it, but they began to talk about stories in the past. Simply put, Luna's a vampire girl Captain failed to save, and Kongmin is the cause of Hyperion drifting across Bubble Universes. Am I right, Captain? Is it? Though there was, like, weird time travel shenanigans when it came to Kongmin, wasn't there? So I guess she could technically be the cause of everything. Just in a weird, paradoxical way. The observation report on different bubble universes by Kongmin. How many times have you read it? Also, might I add, this is like the most active the captain has been in a story, like, ever. Which is interesting. Like, in terms of just talking and stuff. Usually other people talk for the captain, so the captain doesn't get to say very much. Can't be helped. It's the most interesting reading material before bed among all. Got a funny name, too. Captain's Bizarre Adventure. Of course they gotta make that reference, right? They gotta make that one. Hey, you don't need to bring that up. Heard from Kongmin that you insisted on the name. Huh? Okay, so the captain's a weeb. Ronnie signaled us to be quiet. System caught someone mentioning Teresa 10 seconds ago, around 20 meters ahead of us. This bubble universe, Teresa is an overseer. Hurry up, the speaker might leave at any moment. Is this gonna be a bubble universe similar to... a cat? It's gonna be a bubble universe similar to, the real world? No, sorry. Not this one? Keep looking. Yeah. That's why I was bringing that up, that, the fact that it was a bit of a paradox that we were kind of like sent back in time to rescue her. Overseer hasn't shown up for days. This one, keep looking. I mean, technically that's right, Ronnie. They talked about her. Didn't say the name, but talked about her. I see, there's a random person over here, which is probably going to be the right person after. We're not allowed to talk to them. Oh, and there's an old dude. They could just be adding extra characters just so that the place doesn't look dead, which would be nice. Yeah, Overseer Teresa will come to the school and teach us handicraft this afternoon. It'll be fun. Grown-ups can go too. Well done, that's what I need. We've got 27 schools in this area, 16 match the age of the two kids. If I can get into the school website, maybe I can find related information. No need, I think the school is right ahead. Some children wearing the same uniform were walking out of the school gate. What a surprise, you're actually smarter than you look. I'll leave it to you guys then. Ronnie out. I don't think that's a compliment. Let's make haste and get in touch with the Overseer. The floor plan shows the lecture halls on the top floor of the teaching building. Of course they're gonna reuse this again. Took the wooden stairs to go up, and we heard anxious pacing inside when we reached the door. Handicraft class starts in less than 30 minutes. The Overseer hasn't arrived yet. Oh, I made lots of calls. No one answered. Just got back from the Overseer's office. She hasn't shown up today. Something urgent stopped her. No way, I confirmed with her yesterday, and she said she was available this whole afternoon. And that she looked forward to seeing the kids. Changed looks and a bad feeling came up. People at the office are also looking for her. They say we get in touch with them if we find anything. The Overseer gone missing. Should we call the police? No, people will panic. Look outside, beat staying here. But if the Overseer really gets in danger, we can't exactly fight. The rain grew stronger. Okay, we're apparently just not going to talk to them just yet. Next mission. Also, it's interesting. Now that their system is better, they're baiting us with the party list. The party list is literally just telling us who's there. And then when we get a playable part, that isn't actually the playable stuff, right? Like when we got the Teresa one, it showed both of them, but we only controlled one. It's probably a better way for them to do the party list before these missions, but it's still also kind of spoilery. Worst has happened. I sighed and knocked at the library door. Sir, is it you? Who are you? The face of the girl opening the door went from anxious to disappointed in an instant. Hello, we're a journalist from Hyperion Daily, and we overheard Overseer Teresa was giving a lesson today, so... We hope to do an interview with her, but she seems to be preoccupied. No, it's just we can't reach her right now. The girl meant to say something more, but the older lady by her side stopped her. Been a change of in her itinerary. We're sorry for the inconvenience. This won't do. I heard the girls around me and hoped they'd understand. Alright, I guess we better head back and start writing resignation letters. The hell with it, I'm not writing. It's my 3rd day in the agency and getting fired. Where's my year-end bonus? I love how Delta's used to dealing with random Bubble Universe stuff already. Rant all you want, but the chief editor said if we failed to get the interview with Overseer Teresa, the whole agency would go broke. Forget it, guess I'm going back to clearing Honkai beasts. What about Sirin? Siren's probably so confused. Rita gently patted Sirin on the shoulder. Don't be sad, Sirin. Your internship certificate is a no-go, but you could still find luck elsewhere. Am I getting me into this? Made an appointment with the Overseer, and we had no idea this would happen. Sorry, we'll be on our way. Please wait! I think we should tell the journalist. The most important thing now is to find the Overseer. Yeah, that way we could confirm the Overseer's okay, and help the journalist with the interview too. Oh, alright. Sorry, can we trouble you to help us find the Overseer? That's what happened. I thought the Overseer was preparing for the class carefully in the library, and she lost track of time. Yeah, the latest weekly shoujo run was just checked in by the library yesterday morning. The Overseer must have had a good time reading it. So this Teresa is also a freewheeling one. Don't panic. According to what you told us, the Overseer is frequently seen in the library. There should be traces left by her there. Oh, that was the wrong person, but okay. Indeed, I suggest we look around for anything helpful. I wonder if the captain will ever get a model. Or if they're gonna leave it ambiguous, so that it can be the player. So I began to look around at the surroundings. Something got my attention. Books! And memories of the start of the game. Whoa, there's someone at the end of the hall. Actually, there's a few people at the end of the hall. Teresa is a fan of Weekly Shoujo Run. She could have come here to read the latest issue after it was shelved. While I was searching for Weekly Shoujo Run through the shelves, I caught a glimpse of Sirin turning something open. What is this, huh? They have Magic Girl's Cafeteria too in this Bubble Universe. So that's the new story in the latest issue. Back at school, Braboli used to buy every issue and we'd share it. And everyone was around. Judging by the publishing date, it came out only yesterday, right? Yeah. Comic book is in mint condition. There are no signs of its pages being turned. Weird Teresa didn't borrow it as soon as it came available. Something else got her attention. She never came to the library, or she got distracted by something else? Perhaps. More books. And a fallen ladder? There's a card in the corner. St. Freya library card with Teresa's signature on the back. Looks like she was here. One particular entry among the book records caught our attention. In the last row, only Weekly Shoujo Run June edition was written. No checking out or returning date. I decided to ask the librarian. I picked up a library card over there. Should be the Overseer's. Let me see. Yeah, it really is hers. Thank you. I'll keep it for her. She come here to borrow books a lot. Yeah, she came yesterday afternoon. She took a few books, and while she was filling out the checkout form, an outlander called her, and they went away together. An outlander? What makes you say that? She was dressed very differently. Oh, and one thing caught my attention. She has really rare red eyes. But she was kidnapped yesterday. Noticed that among the panicking crowd, the elder lady managed to suppress her fear and remain calm. Might be easier to communicate with. Please tell me the overseer's itinerary yesterday. Here, the itinerary she left in the office. I saw it this morning and realized Lady lowered her head and tried to hide her confused look. The last entry is 7 p.m. History remedial for students. All other items were ticked saved this one. Elta frowned and checked the previous pages. Oh yeah, maybe she has a habit to mark everything she's done. Looking at the frustrated and frightened girls, I hesitated. The investigation result worsened their worries. Journalist, you must have a conclusion now, right? I have a theory. Possible Overseer Teresa never returned after leaving the library yesterday afternoon. But not this afternoon. Where has she gone? According to the librarian, she might have been taken by a strange girl when borrowing comic books. Kidnap was right at the tip of the tongue, but I switched it for a less striking word. Yeah, she was taken by the girl. That was fast for her, which I feel annoying. So the officer really went missing. Hey, you, yeah, stop crying. Tears accomplish nothing. Harsh comment made the young girl cry even harder. Hey, you frightened her. She's just naive. Everyone, please leave finding the overseer to us. She must have left more important information in the town. A living person does not just vanish into thin air. Well, there are more dangerous monsters out there when it's raining. You really find her? Don't worry, just wait for us to return with your overseer. Really? She just promised you. Thank you, and please, be careful. Thank you, Rosalie, for the hydrate. Thank you. Right, if you see a girl with red eyes, tell us as soon as possible, okay? Take care, everyone. We left the campus and headed for the dismal alley where Teresa was last seen. Clue. Don't mind me while I eat a little bit more food. Again, unfortunately, not the easiest dinner for me to eat while streaming. Especially in a game that I usually read everything. Okay. The rain was pouring. The girls and I were treading on the muddy road. With such heavy rain, any traces might have been washed away. If you look carefully, you can still see some marks here. Claw marks, impact marks, proof of Honkai beasts rampaging in the town. They're not randomly sabotaging the town or attacking townsfolk on the run. They're chasing something. Could it be the Teresa? Follow the trail and we'll get the answer. Trail. See.
Yeah. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Huh? 究极透水。哼哼哼哼。这的呀的这呀的这呀呀。呵嘿哼嘿这嘿哼哼呀这哼嘿这嘿哼哼呀嘿嘿呀嘿的呀的这的呀。
I haven't played this character in a while. Stealth is fun.
拜托了，天鹅湖，碾碎他们吧！
More scratches. Traces are getting clearer. This way. Group of deserted buildings far from the campus. Even the pouring rain couldn't wash off the moldy smell in the air. Something didn't add up. It's a simple kidnap. Why go this far? Wouldn't it be easier to just get Teresa out of this bubble universe? Perhaps there's a reason for taking her here. We found zero clue about Luna on our way. It's like she never came. The place is dark. Hey, you got any magic that can light the place up? Frickin' Sirin. Shut up. Alright, I've got this. 4 flashlights. Captain, you're certainly thoughtful. It gave me a smile and I shrugged. If I stood by, these 2 rascals would get into another fight. Teresa might be nearby. Let's look around. Papers. Floor tiles are badly damaged. Looks like the work of Honkai beasts. These broken tiles keep track of the Honkai beasts for us. It's like there are many of them. Will we get there in time? Well, paper didn't mean anything. Just broken tiles. Here are some handprints. There's dirt and blood on them. Did Teresa leave this handprint? It's tiny. After Delta and Rita turned around, Sirin silently pressed her hand against the handprint. Teresa. She stared for a while, then, as if suddenly realizing my presence, turned her head away awkwardly. Hey, don't tell them. Alright. A little boot, and for the left foot? The buckle on it is exactly the same as the one the overseer Teresa's attire in dream particles. The metal door is deformed. If we try to open it by force, the structure might collapse. It's like we'll have to climb over. Hey Sirin, what's the holdup? Magic girls never break and enter. It's too high. Give me your hand. Hey, don't touch me! Ah! I was hoping we'd get a picture of that. Gosh darn it. Hey, we just landed firmly. It's too dangerous. What if the other monster's inside? We just throw heavy punches at them. Come on, drop the face. Without magic, there are plenty of ways to make things happen. According to what we found, Teresa might be in the building, hiding from Honkai beasts. That's right, we're pretty close. Actually. Might be another frustrating possibility. So many rooms. Are we checking them one by one? What if we open the door and find a quivering resident? Hey, why do you always have to assume the worst? Any problem, just saying what might happen. You'd only try something if you're guaranteed to succeed. Oh, I see, that's why you stood by when Tori risked her life. You nonsense! I don't approve of what Tariri did, but we're friends. I told her a million times to be careful with the Miracle Stone. It was all talk. Poor Taribi, her friend is cold smarty pants. What did you say? What makes you better than me? All you care about is your mission. Enough, calm down, both of you. Delta tutted coldly. Siren's lip moved excitedly, but nothing came out. Siren, I think you made a point. But this is our only lead. We can't just give up. And a lot of lives are at stake. There's no turning back. Enough with the chit-chat. Let's go. Delta strode into the room, and with her greatsword on her shoulder. Delta, slow down, and don't mess up the footprints. Come on, Siren. Siren lowered her eyes and didn't reply. She followed us quietly. Geez, these are getting a little fast. It's kind of like rapid-fire story. 18 is the next one. So the next one is Friday. Tomorrow night and Wednesday night I have raid. Genshin stuff is coming out tomorrow night, so I'll probably be doing Genshin after raid. Maybe just a little bit. And then some on Wednesday. We'll see. I would like to do the Luna event before doing part 2 of this one. So either Thursday or Friday I might see if I can do the Luna event, if I find a good recording of it online. We'll see. And yeah, I mean, life didn't pull any punches for Delta. I can't blame her. Of all the characters in the story, she probably has one of the most heartbreaking backstories. I mean, there's a bright side to it, right? Like, technically they're still together, but literally everything she did went backwards. Like, everything went against her. But immortality. The only closed door. Open it, let's hope. Huh? Is it locked? Let me see, the frame is torn. I'll have to break it by force. Looking behind the door. With the screaming of wood fibers, the door came off the torn frame. Listen. Someone else is in the room. Behind the boxes? Over there. Oh, apparently not. I thought I saw something behind the boxes. They really like reusing this room. Also, the lights over there make no sense. Behind the couch. What? Panting sound came out of the shadow. Risa, is that you? Amidst the scattered containers, not objects, a small figure with white hair and black skirt was all curled up. It's me. Who are you? She spoke with a broken voice, as though it had taken all of her energy to speak. From the look of her and her clothes, she's weak and she's running a bit warm. Let's take her to the hospital quick. Don't move her yet. Why? She's wounded. If we don't treat her soon. We can't see her injuries so easily in this light. If she's broken any bones, it'll be dangerous to move her too quickly. Right, it's raining and we don't even have an umbrella. Even she doesn't deserve that. Hey, you... I see Sirin is taking her jabs back too. It makes you wonder, is Sirin gonna stay with the captain, or is Sirin gonna go to the other crew with Delta? Or, you know, is Delta gonna go back to the other crew? Delta's just a mercenary. Delta could join the captain. Miss Delta, we've been running around all morning, plus it's raining, so we should just rest first. I'll use this time to take a closer look at this lady here, too. Thank you. Sure, since you said that. They clung to each other for warmth, the sound of rainfall intermixed with their breathing. You ate all the Honkai beasts nearby, that's great. Try not to move. Rita's going to check your injuries. Doesn't look like anything's broken, but her left ankle is puffy and red. I'm gonna guess it's sprained. The cuts on her limbs are pretty serious, however, and will need to be dealt with. Grab a bandage. What are you laughing at? Funny seeing you be so delicate too, Miss Delta. Wait, what do you mean, too?
这个德丽莎的口袋里有一瓶伤药，而德奥塔小姐正好带着绷带。
Teresa had a bottle of medicine in her pocket, while Delta was coincidentally wearing a bandage.
很奇怪吗？像我这样
Strange, isn't it? A loner like me only has her to count on whenever she's out.
德丽莎也是啊。
Perhaps Teresa's the same way. Delta.
喂你，
Hey, you and Rita. Don't give me that pity look. I have plenty of strength. I'm just wearing a bandage to help me
受
move.
伤后打绷带，只是为了行动方便而已。
Sure.
说话光动嘴就行了。
They're all
把
talk.
他手臂上的绷
Look,
带
you
贴
put the
歪了。
bandage on all wrong.
没关系啦，
That's better.
多亏
Thanks to
你
you,
的
I
帮
feel
忙，
much better.
我已经好很多了。不过这
But
瓶
this
伤
bottle
药
of
不是
medicine
我
isn't
的。
mine. Who gave it to you? The girl who called you away from the library last night?
我想想，那个少女有着红色的。
You think
不
that
对，
girl had a red...
是后来遇到的一个女
No,
孩
it was
子。
the girl after that.
我被一群怪
I was
兽
being
追
chased
啊
by
追啊
monsters, chased
还
and
扭了
twisted
脚。
my ankle. It
正
was when I
发
was
愁不知
worrying
道
how to
怎么
get
甩
rid
掉
of
他们
them.
的时候，那个女孩子就突
She
然出
appeared out of
现了。
nowhere. She helped
她
me,
扶着
brought me
我，
here,
把
gave
我
me
安顿到
medicine,
了
and
这
drove
里，
the
给
monsters
了我
back.
伤药，又帮我把屋外的怪兽赶跑。后来，
And then... Where did she go after that? She shook her head and gave a
我
blank
不
look.
记得了。
Don't remember, I got
我
the
拿到
medicine and
伤
then
药以
she...
后，然后她，
I guess I fell asleep.
我应该是睡着了吧？嘿嘿。
不对啊，你刚才还说她把药
You
给
said
你
that
以
after
后
she helped
去
you,
帮你
she
对付
went
怪
to deal
兽。
with the monsters.
嗯，
Maybe I'm
可能
misremembering.
可能是我记错了吧。
She was holding her forehead, distressed. Her cheeks were flushed with fever. It was no time to be asking her questions. Suddenly there was this strange girl wrapped up in all this, becoming worried about how many people were involved. Why would a stranger do all that for you? I don't really know.
请问，
Wait,
可以告诉
can
我
you
你
tell
的
me
名
your
字
name?
吗？
名字，
Name.
但我拥有的名字
My name isn't
并
who
不
I
能代
am.
表我。名字，但我拥有的名字并不能代表我。
没关系的，不想告诉我，
It's alright if you
我
don't
不会
want to
强迫
tell
你，
me. That's
至少
okay too. At least
至少让
let
我
me
对你表
thank
示
you.
感谢。谢谢你。
你不欠我什么，反倒是我。
Well, you don't owe me anything, in fact.
我所做的一切，只是弥补而已。
All I did was to return a favor.
我所做的一切，只是弥补而已。
Oh, I hate it. It sounds familiar, but the problem is, again, because I've gone back and forth between Japanese and Chinese, I don't remember all the Chinese ones as well. Because I did the earlier game stuff with Japanese, but... It sounds so familiar.
这也是很自私的行为呢，对吧？
Myself, anyway.
我只能想起这么多了。
That's all I can remember.
这也是很自私的行为呢，对吧？
没关系，德丽莎主教。那么关于
It's
昨天
okay,
下午出现的
Overseer
少女，
Teresa. Do you remember anything
Yeah,
else about the girl you met yesterday afternoon?
我昨天又遇到了一个女
Did I
孩
meet
吗。
another girl yesterday? You mentioned the one that called you away from the library. She rested her chin and frowned, then she gave a sorry grimace. Right. Seemed to have something she wanted to tell me, and she
是有
looked
这
a
么
lot
回
like
事。
me. Isn't that
她好
something?
像有什么事情要跟我说，长相还跟我很相似。 这不是很有意思的事情吗？不过，
What did I do
和
with
他
her?
一起做了些什么呢？
昨天才发生的事情，
Can't remember what
今
happened
天就记不
yesterday.
清楚了。
对不
Sorry.
起，没关系。德丽莎
Okay,
姐讲，
Overseer. Being subjected to a
你在2天之
terrifying
内
misfortune
遇
in
到
2
这么大的
days
变
would
故，
undeniably affect
受到了太
memory.
多惊吓，也是会影响记忆的。不只是今天，最近我的
Not
记
just
性
today. I've been
一直不太
forgetful
好。
lately. Has Luna been coming and helping herself to some blood? What's going on? Broken my habit of
明
staying
明
up
改
late
掉
and
了熬夜
replaced
的习惯，
the bitter
还把
melon
睡
juice
前
I
喝的
drink
苦瓜
before
汁
bed
换
with
成了
milk.
牛奶，
But somehow I've become more
但我
muddle-headed.
反而越来越糊涂了。而且，我
I
本来
checked
有
my
别的
agenda
日程
before
安
leaving
排，
the house, but
出
as
门
soon
前也
as I
确认
left the
过了
church,
行
I couldn't
程。
help but head towards
可
less
当我
crowded
离开教会，
places.
就情不自禁往人少的地方走。前几
A few
天，
days ago, I
我
wandered
不
into
小
the
心走到
forest
森
and ran
林里，
into a
还遇
monster.
到了
Luckily,
怪
some
兽。
residents found me,
幸
or
亏被
else
居民发现了，不然
she didn't continue and buried her head in her arms. Delta, who sat next to her, poked her in the
但是
shoulder.
镇子里的大家都没有
Townspeople
提
didn't
到这
mention
个
it,
事，
so don't be too hard on
所以不要
yourself.
太自责了。
But her comforting didn't work.
昨天又发生了这样的事。要不是那女
Yesterday,
孩
that
救我，
happened.
我
Had that girl not saved me, it's all my
都是我
fault.
不好。德丽莎主教，
Overseer.
这一
The
切只是
nightmare.
一场
Let
噩
me
梦。
sleep here, and when I wake up, I'll no
让
longer
我
be the
待在这里
muddle-headed
再睡一
Teresa
觉
who
好
only
了。
caused trouble.
醒来以后，我就再也不是糊里糊涂，只会给人添麻烦的德丽莎了。
Injury, shock, fear, and self-blame all came at her. We didn't know how to comfort her, and even Rita remained silent. For a long while, Sirin broke the silence.
你明明知道这是真实发生的，
You knew this happened for
额
real.
头是烫的，
Your
伤
forehead
药敷
feels
在皮肤
hot,
上
the
的感觉
ointment
是凉
feels
凉
cool on
的，
your skin, and you're
而你
helpless
现在
now.
很无助，
These feelings are
这些
real.
感觉
You
都
can't
是
fool
真的，
yourself.
你骗不了自己。
Teresa looked up at Sirin, who avoided her gaze
别
awkwardly.
委屈的看着我，
Don't look at me
我才不
pitifully.
想知道你还记
I
得些
don't
什
want to
么，
know what you remember
遭
or
遇了些什
underwent.
么呢？但是，
But if you keep running away and
如果你
lying
总
to
是在
yourself,
逃避，
these accidents and
总
troubles
是在
will
骗
recur
自
one
己，
day.
这些意外和麻烦总会再次发生的。遇到困难就要面对，
Confronting and finding
就想尽办
solutions
法
to
解决，
difficulties is the only
这
way
是
to
唯一能
improve
够
the
改变局面的
situation.
方法。
And
而且，
Sirin gazed at Teresa. The room was too dim for me to see her expression.
而且，
And your friends are
你的
willing
朋
to
友们
help
愿
you
意
and
帮
have
助
never
你，
laughed at you in front of
还从没
others.
当着其他人的面说过风凉话。有这样的朋友在身边，
Great friends like them, you should be more confident.
你应该更有信心才对。
好的，
Thank you for the
谢谢你
encouragement.
鼓励我。
喂，我可没向你保证，
Didn't
只要
promise
行
you
动就
that
一
your
定有所
trying
收
will
获。
pay off, though.
不过，不和
But
大
if you
家一
don't
起
try
努力
with your
看看，
friends, you'll never
你就
know
永
if
远也
trying
不
will
会知
pay
道
off.
这些努力到底有没有用了。
Teresa was pensive and the room was quiet again. And this time I noticed the rain outside had stopped. The rain stopped and I don't hear anything else. We
好
can
的
go.，
舰长大人，
Yes,
我现在
Captain.
联系一下镇里的
I'll
医院，
contact the hospital in
送德
town
丽
and
莎
send
主
the
教就
overseer
医。
there. Finally sent Teresa to a hospital. Hearing she was in good health finally put my heart at ease. We hadn't heard anything from Bronny, and were unlikely to ask more details out of Teresa. I sat in the empty corridor and tried to piece together the leads. Teresa's memories were too chaotic. But that didn't mean they were worthless. At least now I could confirm she came into contact with this Teresa. But Teresa didn't fall unconscious like Teriri or went missing like I feared. So what did she do to Teresa? And when Teresa was left alone, who was the person that helped her? Judging by her account, she isn't some unknown girl, and even new Teresa would be in danger. Are the lines still in there?
这也是很自私的行为呢，对吧？
God, I hate it, because I recognize the voice and I don't know who it is. And she's not the aggressor because she's guilt-ridden. Who could she be?
适当的安闲有益于身心。
Proper
一整理思
relaxation is
绪
good for the
也
mind
很
and
有好
body,
处。
as well as organizing thoughts. Wait.
名字，但我拥有的名字，并不能代表我。
I'm not sure. No, I'm fine. You go rest. Maybe Brony will update us soon, and we'll be running about again. Dead Rita walked up to me and looked out the window as I did. Against the dark outside, the glass reflected her fair, delicate features like a mirror. Turmoil did not tarnish her beauty for one bit. Rita took a lipstick out of her handbag and lined her full lips in glossy burgundy. When I saw her lips curve upwards, I knew she had taken notice, so I hastily withdrew my hand.
您容易害羞这一点，
You're shy as always, Captain. I'm sorry, I
这
just...
下是
No,
我
I
感到
feel
抱歉
sorry.
了。
Be the one apologizing. I feel bad about making you all come with me.
说起来，
Since we met,
从那时
I've
的
known
相
that
遇
your
开
heart,
始，
regardless
我
of
便
what it
知道
undergoes, would not change in the
您的
slightest.
心意，无论经历什么，恐怕都不会变化分毫。
Must be implying something. So I thought, the moment she finished speaking, the same name must have popped up in our heads. See, the interesting thing is we don't actually know when they met. As far as I know, Rosemary is one of the few characters that we actually don't know where she comes from. Because they already knew each other by the time of the Rosemary event.
您总会为他人的劫难
You're
而
always
痛苦，
pained by the tragedy
却
of
从未
others,
因您
but
自己
not
的危
once
难而
did
瑟
you...
缩。
You sure... Because of your own perils.
在我看来，
As
您
I
既
see
脆
it, you are
弱
both vulnerable and
又坚
strong.
强，
May I describe you that way, Captain?
可以这样形容吗，舰长？
She was smiling, but I couldn't read her eyes reflected on the glass. Not just being stupid. Rita, please don't make fun of me.
不，
No, you've
您误解
misunderstood
了我的
me.
意思，
I never make fun of danger,
我从不会拿
especially in the
危险开
face
玩
of
笑。
someone like you.
尤其是在您这样的人面前。对于将要面临的局面，
You don't seem to know
Yes,
anything
so
about
you
the
was such-
situation that awaits.
我们此刻置于的
The bubble universes we
以前你我
are
曾经亲
and
身的
were
世界旁
in are but a few
都
of the
只是
many
海绵浪
froths
花激
stirred
起
by
浮
the
梦中的一
waves.
个。
In any case, their fate is to
无
perish.
论如何，都会行至终将消弭的命运。
But I
听说，
heard
在
you
过
have set
去，
foot in a special
您到
bubble
达过某个
universe.
特殊的
No,
世界旁，
calling it a bubble universe would only lead to the
用世界
misconception
泡去概
that it
括，
is as fragile as
只
the
会让人误
countless
以为
ones of its kind
它也
drifting
像
in the
海面
sea.
上无数漂泊的同类一样脆弱。既然那里存在着相似的面孔，又有
And
着稳定
similar
到近乎
faces in a
永恒的
future
未
that
来
will most likely be forever stable
明白。
exist there.
您为何还执意走上注定痛苦又绝望的路呢？
I don't see why you insist on taking this path of agony and despair. Which one is she talking about, I wonder? Yeah. It's interesting. Something. I don't know. I presume it isn't too late for you to change your mind.
或许一切还来得及。
No, I want to stay. I don't know. I don't know how to express this feeling. Nothing is pushing me, and I don't have a strong sense of purpose, yet I believe I must do it. Because I know someone is waiting for me there. It is one of the countless ordinary and fragile bubble universes, you said. Captain's looking for someone. Made a promise to her, although it's simple and not very special, but I want to fulfill it, so I can't give up yet. I wonder if that's referring to Luna again. Because we already know that the captain made a promise to Luna, which... spoilers, but I guess we'll find out when we get to the other event. Beautiful figure reflected on the glass side. When I met her gaze, all I could see was a close smile spreading across her face. Excuse my stupidity. I'm truly hopelessly stupid.
您不必紧张，我并没有。
Please don't be nervous. I did not,
也无资格做出价值
nor am I
上的判断。
qualified to judge you. I was
我
only
只是在
thinking.
想，对认
You're
定
a
的
person
信
of your
条，
convictions.
您还
Well
真是一如
then,
既往。即使在命途未定的将
even in
来，
the uncertain future, I
也
ask you
请
to
您
adhere
一定
to
要
it. What are you talking about? Wait, what did you mean by communicator on me beat?
舰长，
Captain,
你
any
那边有什么进
progress?
展吗？
We were a step too late, but managed to obtain some valuable leads.
没关系，
Don't worry, I've located the
我定位
second
到了
known
第二个
target.
已
I've
知
sent
目
data
标，
to your terminal.
具体数据已经传输到了你的终端。这一次，
Hopefully you'll be a
希望能
step
赶在
ahead of
它
her
之
this
前。
time. So we're literally just bubble universe hopping. We're jumping between bubble universes looking for her. She and her story. This event is going to be way more interesting than I thought, and oh boy was I wrong about what this was going to be. Here I was expecting more magical girl silliness. We were going to see Sele and Branya and Teresa and Sirin all interacting with each other. We were going to see the sad end of what happened to, well, I guess, Braboli and Volare. But nope. Nope. We got what we're getting from that. We're jumping between tons of bubble universes. Remember what I said earlier? I'm really hoping that the Captainverse and the main story cross soon. And this is looking more and more like we are approaching that. We could run into Saw. We could run into Vita. We could run into... who else is missing? Right? We could run into Schrodinger. Right? Like, there's so many characters that could be run into in this if we're really just drifting through the Sea of Quanta, jumping bubble universes, while the main story is literally doing the same thing. Vita joins the captain crew. It would be interesting. I would kind of hope Vita ends up on the main story, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Captainverse becomes the main story. I honestly think it'd be really cool if the Captainverse was 2.0. Right? Like, if all of this story leads into a main story about the Captainverse, and they could do something crazy that they've never done before, right? Again, the captain has never strictly been given a gender. The captain's never been... Okay, they've been shown once. They were shown in the Dark Bolt event. But even then, we know that the captain has the ability to possess people. So for all we know, that wasn't actually the captain. That was just someone the captain possessed to interact with Dark Bolt. Assuming that was captain, actually. Now that I think about it, that could be the head of the other group. But it'd be interesting if they pull what they've done with Genshin, what they've done with Star Rail, of us getting to pick a main character, having like a male and female. And they could make a very different story than anything Honkai's had so far. But that's crazy speculation we're probably not going to figure out the answer to for a very long time. How many more cutscenes are there? 4 more. Wow, there was 3 in the beginning. That was the intro. That was during the Turi fight, and that was at the end. So maybe 2 for each of the next 2 parts? Beginning and end? Kinda sad that there's so few of these. I like the fancy cutscene arts, but... Huh. I gotta work my way through that. Did the daily go up yet? No. It said when I beat a certain stage. Promote. Oh, you have to update it. Okay, so no. Tomorrow I can use a key to upgrade this. I have to do Sunfeather Trainee, which I'm assuming means this one, and there's not enough time yet. Okay, it's not out yet. Okay. So I'm gonna have to work through this. How much do I have right now? It looks like we'll be more than halfway there. Oh, that's interesting. 2-5. So it's literally split numbered. And then 3. Part 3 is going to be a lot longer, it looks like. Yeah, and let's see. I'm going to assume people have started buying it now. Yeah, people have started buying it. So now, panic time for me. I've got to work at trying to finish this. And getting the rest of it. Huh. More card battle time? Probably, but I do think I'm probably going to end stream and raid someone. And then I'm going to jump into Discord. Happy the final part released on the 22nd since Armored Core 6 releases soon after. Everything is happening in 2 weeks. Like, almost every game I'm playing has an update in 2 weeks, or some kind of event in 2 weeks, a collab in 2 weeks. Like, there is so much stuff happening at the end of August, it's ridiculous. I am so glad that Genshin's update is this week, because, God, I don't even know what all I'm gonna want to do in 2 weeks. But there is so much coming. But yeah, I'm excited though for the next patch. Like, this story is interesting, and I can't wait to finish more of this story and whatever we get next time. I'm worried about next time. If this is what we're getting this time, of us jumping between bubble universes, the hell are we getting next time? That involves Sirin. Like, holy crap. I mean, I got my dream come true. I've wanted Sirin to become playable in the game for so long. She's finally going to be playable. She's in multiple stories. But, oh my gosh. I really hope I'm right, though, that the story kind of crosses over. That we get main story and Captainverse cross in some way. Most likely it might take a while, because we've already been given a hint of what the next part of the main story is going to be from finishing the last chapter. I won't say it in case people aren't caught up. But we already know roughly what the next arc is going to be, and assuming the next arc is like 2 or 3 chapters, we've got a while to wait. Maybe after that we'll get the Captainverse crossover. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, I definitely am gonna keep doing this. I'll try to finish the cards, I'll do Abyss, try and get as much points towards the art book as I can. if anyone wants to join. I do stream a lot in my Discord. I like doing it in Discord just because I get to chat with people a little better. Some people can use voice if they want to. But in chats, socials, Twitter, and Discord, announce my streams there, and then again, Discord. I will be there as soon as I end stream. I'll probably wait a few minutes just to talk to people. The main reason I'm ending is I still have a ton of food to eat, and I don't want to be streaming and trying to eat on Twitch. But yeah, if you want to watch, I will be just streaming more random Honkai stuff, and then I have Star Rail stuff to do. I have all my other games to do, so I'll probably be playing all night. We'll see what I get to. But I also, before I find someone to raid, where'd the music go? Oh, of course it starts looping right when I click away. But I also have my YouTube and TikTok. I have been filling out the YouTube VODs. They are caught up. Every VOD on this channel, except for this stream, is on the VODs from the past, like, month and a half. I'm gonna start putting some older stuff in there. If there's anything specific people want to see, specific chapters, specific events, if I have a recording, I will put it up on the VODs channel, and I'll try to sort the playlists so they make sense. And then I've got to work on some more edited stuff for the main channel, but I hate editing, so just throwing up the VODs is much easier. But yeah, if you want to see the past 2 chapters, if you want to see some of the events and stuff, a lot of that stuff should be up there on the VODs channel right now. But let's see who all is streaming right now. Is there anyone else doing Honkai? No one doing like the event or anything. Oh boy. Let me see this person. How long have they been streaming? Oh no, they've been streaming for hours. They might be ending. Darn. That was someone to raid, but oh well. Let's see. Anyone else? Someone doing the new chapter. I hate when I want to go raid someone and I'm hoping to like raid someone doing this event. But no one that I know is doing Honkai Impact and the event right now. So you know what? I'm gonna do something I do every now and then. Anyone who's been here a bit, probably used to it. But I am going to raid someone that is a joy to hang out with and watch. I am gonna raid the 8-Bit Drummer. They do a lot of covers of game, popular culture music, anime music, whatever. Anything people request. You could request something on their channel if you wanted to. Real fun, tons of energy. Great guy to hang out with. We're gonna go see him. As usual, you guys don't have to follow. You don't have to talk in their chat if you don't want to. But I appreciate you coming along for the raid. Spread that. I'm kind of excited to get a few new faces in there. Also, let me get some music going because the game is disappointing on that front. If you guys would like to do a raid message and you have my emotes, you can use the fox with a heart, my love emote. Otherwise, you can just rock. That's what I do. In chat is my raid message. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Which, it's looking like I'm going to be streaming every day this week. We'll see. Ah.